All right. Good evening. Welcome to Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Coming at you live from Asheville, North Carolina. Thanks for riding with us tonight. We're here for you each and every Wednesday night. My name's Caleb Beissert. Pleasure to be your host this evening. We got a hell of a night for you, so keep it locked here. We got a bunch of great open micers coming up. Here in just a minute, I'm gonna warm up the house with some poetry. Y'all get comfortable, relax, and enjoy the open mic. Thanks for being here tonight. We started off with some words by the great poet James Hirschfield. This is Chance Darkened. Chance darkened me, as morning darkens, preparing to rain. It goes against its arc, betrays its clock hands. The day was a dark-eyed giraffe. Its unfathomable legs kept walking. A person is not a day, not rain. No gentle eater of high leaves. I did not keep walking. The day inside me, legs and lungs, kept walking. These are original Plato screen chair. The chair isn't comfortable. It never was new or sleek. A simple wooden chair. Its form is its function. As a lowercase h gives rest between harsh consonants. The way it works with those letters to birth one sound. A good chair produces one body. It makes sense. The way hands rest into arms, its sounds seem to come from body. Once, someone wrote in it, after a day morning never ended. Nothing about any of it was perfect, but perhaps the chair came closest, chasing Plato, after the person and poem have gone. The Alhambra. Archway upon archway, fountain-reflected sunlight folds into muqarnas and arabesques. The Moors built these palaces and gardens as a replica of heaven, where the sound of water, so scarce in their world, can be heard in every corner and corridor. A constant zikr. A single feather lies on the stone floor. And let's take a new one for a spin. This is Bearside. Sky came in the open door and fogged up the fridges, made the paper bags silent like cloth, dampened the walls. Rain of this humidity, bring it down. Water beads slide of the kale and mustards. Turnips bulge under their leafy stalks. I go out and talk to them between downpours. Old tin watering can fills to the spout. I'll do one or two more. Thanks for riding with us, and let's see, we got that order coming at you. We had a long night last week, so we'll try to. Some of those folks we ended up going later last time. We'll try to get you on earlier this time. But thank you for being with us. As always, you can sign up in the Poetry Open Mic spot on the list. It's a good thing to do. And get on the mic, because we invite all people in all forms of creativity to come join in on the virtual poetry open mic Asheville. So yes, please do join in, and please hit that like button and give us a comment as well. We'd love to hear from our viewers. Thank you for the comments. Yes, indeed, I open with a Jane Hirshfield poem tonight. Check out Jane Hirshfield, amazing poet. Yes, Hirshfield on that one. Good call. Yes. Oh, cool. Very good. I like it when that happens. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Yes, indeed. Much love, everyone. Yes, please. Yeah, keep it coming. We love to hear from y'all, and I hope y'all are doing great out there. Yes, a couple more poems. This one comes from our sponsor, Sovereign Kava. Indeed, here in Asheville. What's up, Kava family? Tuning in down there at the bar tonight. I think we got a couple of people on from the bar. We'll check in with Sovereign here in just a little bit, and bring you some live virtual performances. So we're blurring the lines now. Anyway, this one's called Sign. The anxious opiate addict, 10 days sober, keeps asking to play the piano, unfazed that the answer is always no. He's just asking if he can play the piano. It had a sign on it that said to ask the bartender before playing it. He just wants to play it for a few minutes. Is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking. We're really just trying to close up, man. But he just wants to play it for a few minutes. So is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking, though. He knows how to play. He'll play it really good just for a few minutes. He's just asking if he can just play the piano just a few minutes. Piano, is it cool? Piano, a few minutes. He's asking piano minutes. Piano. He's just asking piano minutes. He's just asking if he can just play the piano minutes. Piano minutes. Piano, a few minutes. He's just asking piano, asking piano, asking minutes, asking piano. He's just asking minutes, piano. It had a sign on it. He's asking piano, just a few minutes, piano. Is it cool? A few minutes. He's asking piano minutes, piano. He's just asking if he can just play the piano for a few minutes. He really needs to get something out. All right. Yes, let him play. And I will, I'll leave you with another great poet. This is, Margaret Atwood poem. Thank you for being here tonight. This is Marsh Languages. The dark, soft languages are being silenced. Mother tongue, falling one by one back into the moon. Languages of marshes, language of the roots of rushes tangled together in the ooze. Marrow cells twining themselves inside the warm core of the bone. Pathways of hidden light in the body fade and wink out. The sibilants and gutturals, the cave languages, the half-light forming at the back of the throat, the mouth's damp velvet molding the lost syllable for I that did not mean separate. All are becoming sounds no longer heard because no longer spoken. And everything that could once be said in them has ceased to exist. The languages of dying suns are themselves dying. But even the word for this has been forgotten. The mouth against skin, vivid and fading, can no longer speak both cherishing and farewell. It is now only a mouth, only skin. There is no more longing. Translation was never possible. Instead, there was always only conquest. The influx of the language of hard nouns, the language of metal, the language of either or, the one language that has eaten all others. And thank you for joining us tonight for the Language of Poetry Open Mic ASHEViLLE. It is good to be with y'all. Thanks for riding with us. We got some performers coming at you here in just a minute. Who do we have up first? Very good. Okay, yes. Steven up on the mic. Very good. Excellent. Cool. Well, our good friend Steven's all the way over in Argentina, so y'all are gonna have to make an extra loud amount of noise if you want Steven to hear us. So let's try this out. Jump up and down, spin around, twirl about, click your heels together, shout, scream, blow a vuvuzela, trumpet, bagpipes if you got them, and just generally make a shit ton of noise for the one and only Steven Inner here. Y'all give it up! Hey, Steven! How you doing tonight?
Good.
It's good to see you back again.
Good to see you again. First time in a while I've managed to make it twice in a row, so I'm happy.
I know. I'm liking this, Steven. I'm liking it. Yeah, twice in a row is very good. I love that, man. So yes, indeed. What's been going on the past week, though? I know we left off last time. There was a healthcare worker strike going on, and is that still kind of playing out over there?
I think it is, at least to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like, it's really interesting because the union was like trying to come to a deal with the government, but hold on, I'm getting a loud echo. 1 second. I don't know why it's that. But anyways,
let me turn my headphones down. You're good. You're coming through loud and clear.
Yeah, great. Yeah, the unions are trying to make a deal with the government, but in this case, the unions and the workers aren't actually really getting along or on the same page. Like the workers themselves had actually led the protests while the unions had been trying to make a deal all along. But it looks like they might have finally made one that like the workers are happy with.
That's good.
Because usually when they're protesting, they do these things called piquetes, where they basically will just like block all of the roads that they can for like a month.
Right.
And so I basically think that it's ended because I had been hearing about the piquetes every day until this deal was made.
Totally, yeah.
But yeah, because like when the piquetes are going, like you can't really get in or out of the city very well. So it's
right. It shuts down the traffic and stuff. Yeah.
We couldn't get gas here because the trucks just couldn't get through. So it's like so basically my point is just that it's very noticeable.
Yeah.
When it's over, like noticeable when it's over, they're like, oh, there's gas.
You just know. You don't even have to turn on the news. It's. I mean, it sounds like it's that effective of a strike too. That it's not like people just picketing somewhere. This is really shutting down the system. you know, and so, and I'm happy they've worked to deal and get back to work, because obviously very critical time still for healthcare workers. I know y'all are dealing with COVID outbreaks down there and trying to catch up with the vaccine and everything. So, man, I wish the best for y'all down there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been
absolutely.
Also, just on a more personal side, been pretty good.
Good.
It's
good.
Been
that's awesome. Yeah. And you've been writing some stuff?
Yeah, I have. Also, I was just gonna say it's been a couple weeks of good news, and for part of that good news, I wanted to say thank you. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Oh yes, I do actually. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Well, yeah, congratulations. And that should be coming out soon, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Yes, I think so. I think yeah, I guess that's more of a question for me. But yeah. Very good. Well, yes indeed. Well, yes. So
care that you and Malika showed in my work, and I'll be reading that tonight.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Well,
before, because I wasn't sure what to say or not say.
Oh yeah. No. It's cool. I think that's fine to announce now. You know, yes, and I'll see when she get that's posted. But Malika's really the brains and the engine behind the thing. You know, I just read stuff and I'm like, hey, I liked this one. You should consider publishing that, you know, kind of thing, you know. But that's great. So y'all be sure to check that out. I'll let you know when that issue of Redheaded comes out, and be sure to go read Steven's piece in there, because I enjoyed it. So
thank you.
And actually you'll get to hear it here in a minute, right?
Yeah.
So all right. Well, let's turn it over to Steven then. Thank you so much, Steven. And everybody out there, give a round of applause one more time for Steven Inner here, all the way from Argentina tonight. Give it up.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just open up this poem. I feel like I've been talking around this just now, but yeah, this poem I submitted to Redheaded Stepchild, and luckily this one made it in, or is going to make it in, and it's had me really excited about this poem, so I've been wanting to read it here. It's part of a series of poems I've been working on, and this is actually like kind of like chronologically the final one in the chronology of this series. Self-portrait, thinking about life, eavesdropping on drunk neighbors after turning the TV off. A few years and states later, I find myself trapped by a pandemic in an apartment with Jimena, maybe the only person who could stand to stay with me in an overstuffed studio. With the news raging like it likes to do, I find myself binging worlds outside the jurisdiction of possibility. Too versed in my own world, I take these nightly vacations, fade myself into alternatives filled with undersea capitalists, knuckle-headed ninjas, casters, and castles. Last night, for instance, I stayed up playing the high-definition nostalgia remake of Shadow of the Colossus, a game I never touched growing up. I'll admit it, even seeing so much of it in the world, I'm still a sucker for violence in a story. I escape this world's poisons through worlds of computer-generated explosions and animated blood, of warriors, warmongers, and wayward adventurers armed to the teeth. Colossus knows that. Its writers know my type, the people who want to live locked in a battle of light and shadows, simple lines. Yeah, let's say it knows our type and lets us know. Stories tend to end though, and tonight, held by my headphones, I sprint across that bridge. The game rewards my journey. The credits roll with a strange hollow among the usual flair, only slightly relieved by, one last twist. As I drift off, around 3 a.m. probably, I hear a sound so familiar. A number of my neighbors out on the back porch, cawing to each other about China. Excuse me. Other times they drunken fought their right to say the N-word. This, too, a violence. I wish I could say I said something. I can say this. Funny thing growing up. The more I understand drunk folks, the less sense they seem to make. The less sense they make, the more I realize their incoherence wasn't on me. But I do understand it now, that incoherence. I've been the one babbling on 6 or so drinks deep, thinking I was the neighborhood's new Sartre. I've even often sat with them on this porch. I could now, if I wanted, but I'm tired and behind schedule, and I already woke Jimena once. And anyways, they don't exactly seem to stay 6 feet apart. I'm sorry about that last bit, reader. I wish I could say I said something. I laid there drifting in their reckless buzz. Something so familiar. Nostalgic even. Comforting. All right. My next poem is significantly shorter. I've one that's significantly shorter and one that's a bit longer, though I don't know how much time I have left for it. So, Caleb, after my next poem, just feel free to let me know if there's not time for another longer poem. But this next short poem is, well, I'll just start. Haiku arriving at the CLT airport. The Blue Ridge unfurls its welcome, a wrinkled mat. We board our next flight. All right. Yeah, I have. Okay, awesome. Just saw the comment. All right. So my final poem is one I actually just found out I got accepted in another journal, and I've been really hoping to get this poem out in the world. And so I'm really excited about this. It's a sestina, which means it's a type of poem where you have to pick 6 words and they become the last words of each line of the first stanza of the poem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the order of those words shifts, but they stay the last words of every line of the poem in different orders until it shuffles around and you get the same order again. Sestina for the dance floor, for the backyard party, for my scattered bees. Oh, I want to sing. My tenor tends uneven, so this is my song for my family, for my brothers brawling through summer, for the pride in a well-edged fade. Oh, sing for my siblings, sing slowly their patience for my stumbling salsa. Sing smoking grills, sing whirring bugs, sing our time together. Slow drip of honey. Oh, running cousins. Oh, extension cords across the yard. Oh, jumbo coolers. Open. Sing. Beloveds across the carport bake. More full dough. We unfold tables. What is cousin to an unsung song, an unwritten draft? An empty table, waiting. I want to fill it. Chop peppers, pull up chairs, make my family a feast. We feast on empanadas, apple crisp, key lime pie, an open-sourced meal. In the humid air, a wedding, a friend's quince, the parties fade together, blend into a history of celebration. Teresa's cake, Marta's tamales, honey-baked ham. My mom bakes a crisp to make you cry. She avoids the sting of salsa. She's sensitive to heat. Her buds taste too well, but she ensures I try the salsa. Elsewhere, Javi's brother cuts habaneros, heat on my nose. Fake fruit tops the table where I sip his mother's soup, red with hot sauce swirls of lime. At school, I gorge on honey buns, Duchess jumbos. Most kids here look like me, but don't act like family. Precious few have seen my home. Fewer knew it, really. Its glories on their periphery, fading. Sing, oh sing for the glories of my home. Sing for my family, our neighborhood wide, open. Sing for the dance floor at the beach club, at the rec center. Sing my beloveds filling open spaces with their feet. Zay sways a confident two-step. Marcella dazzles around in a salsa to write home about. Javi mingles between songs. A shy dancer, I step out. Music fades behind the glass, leaving scattered voices. As my body cools, I hesitate between a settled table and the scene at the balcony. Smoke and air, water reflecting city, clubbers calling family. Tonight, someone finds me, nudges me back to the dance floor, turns my fear to honey. We were our dance. We sting worries. I sing, my act of love, my process of honey. Hornets in tuxedos target our hive. They sting politely, patrol our park, open our homes for development. Developers turn homes to shops. Keep the familial vibe. The hornet developers love our neighborhood, but leave little room for our salsa. Sing the bees who flew away. Sing the ones pushed out, all these empty seats at our table. Sing storms to the hornets, humidity to the shops. Sing them crumbling until they, too, fade. The hornets buzz sterile songs. Sing beautification. Sing uplift. But we aren't ones to fade. We scattered bees shine. Marcella strides always. Javi swaggers natural. Zay honey's speech like few others, acrobats his mind. Alex keeps his cool, keeps moving forward always. Our tables are stacked, our houses full. But yes, we be scattered indeed. Our hives burst open across the world. I fly home seldom. Busy in the Blue Ridge, I begin learning salsa, my stumbled steps sharpening. I want my feet to sing, sing for my far-flown family. Sing, my patchwork family, sing loud, our feet heating the floor, bees, daring summer to fade. Sing us feasting, plates full, lathered in salsa. Sing the cooks, sing charcoal, sing honey, sing honey, sing honey. I sing you, beloved chorus, scattered chorus who opened your doors, made me at your table. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, that's Steven, y'all. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
Good stuff, man. Great to hear that. And thank you for reading. Really appreciate it. I hope you can come back again soon and read some more of that stuff. Great poems. I love the sweater too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you can tell here, but as much as a Christmas sweater, it's a Mario sweater.
Yeah. I know. I like that. I like it. Love it. Classic Mario. Very good. Well, cool. Thank you for coming by and joining us tonight, Stephen Energia, Mrs. Asheville. Which actually, this is true. Stephen was crowned Miss Asheville 2009, and no. I think Stephen, I think it's safe to say that Asheville misses you. Indeed. Yeah. So, anyway, hopefully you'll make it back by sometime on your travels, but I'm glad we get to do this in the meantime, and thank you for joining us all the way from Argentina, man.
Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. Awesome. Yes. Well, stay safe down there. Take care. Keep writing. And hey, big congrats on all the publications coming up.
Thank you. Thank
Indeed. You. All right. Y'all give it up one more time for Stephen. See ya. Woo! Very good. And you got it tuned in here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville, coming at you live from North Carolina, USA. Right here to wherever you are, anywhere in the world now. We love it. We love getting to see our friends all over the place. And we're going to keep it going for you tonight because we got a lot more good stuff coming at you. I think we do indeed have Wesley back again this week. Hell yes. It's good to see Wesley back in the house, man. I love this. So let's get Wesley connected here. Y'all scream and shout and make a whole bunch of noise for Wesley. Ryan, give it up. Hey, what's up, Wesley? Oh, you're muted there. There you go.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Very good. And you're Chicago, right? Or no, you're
most of my 20s in Chicago. Right now, me and my wife Andrea are in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I think we had a glitch there. I can hear you now. Yeah. So you're part of the Chicago crowd. Where are you now again?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, that's right. LA in the house. Cool. I got a half brother in LA and a bunch of friends there. So shit, man, we'll have to get up and do some poetry sometime when I make it out there again.
Yeah, man, you're always welcome. That'd be cool. This was a good open mic. Yeah. And
thank you.
Yeah, we're still trying to find our niche here. Most of the open mics we've been to here are kind of like a self-help group. You know, we kind of miss the hard drinking, I'm going to tell you what I think, and if you don't like it, kind of scene back in Chicago.
Right. Yeah, I know. I like that scene. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I mean, open mics are not all the same. It's interesting. I mean, open mics are like just as diverse as people are. I mean, some of them are more like performance based, have a drink, get on a stage, do your thing. And some are more kind of like sit in a circle and share about yourself kind of thing. Hi, I'm, like, so yeah, that's cool. But glad you're digging this one, and we're glad to be doing it virtually because now we get people like you from all over the place joining in, which is great. So
sure.
Cool. Awesome. You bring some more of those poems this week?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, Wesley, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you and sit back and listen. And everybody out there, make some noise for our friend Wesley. Give it up.
So this one is called Sugar Skull, and I wrote this, or it came to me in March of 2020, and here it goes. Dark avenues, like red tunnels, telescope back into her inner eye. Streetlights bend in the steam of frying bat meat. Motel shadows full of eyes suspend hidden deals in cultural force fields. Bugs pour from the cracks in the mirror that line her face with age. She was sure she could lead the homeless army over the wall of the Hollywood Forever Cemetery and dig up the pharaoh and use his skull like a radio to free the internet slaves. It was snowing, dope in the dirt, all fangs numb with angel feathers. She sneezed and blew her cover so the cameras descended on her and x-rayed her soul until she didn't believe she ever had one. She thought if she could reincarnate into her enemy and then commit suicide, she could loop back time to before the world was poisoned like a well. Smoking looms of memories flashed like lightning in the fog and burned her silhouette across the back wall of the Circle K. After her paranoid poems were rejected for channeling the dead, she intoned them like stand-up comedy to her doctors, who decided to laugh rather than stroke their beards, and declared her cured, and shaved their goats, and bottled their tears, and sold self-help books based on the social media version of herself with a close-up of her carbon footprint on the book jacket. Pungent flowers will grow from the decay of her good intentions, blocked orgasms, confabulated glory days, menstrual sunsets, lying pen pals, parent expectations, self-inflicted lobotomies, fever halos, conspiracies with the moon, apocalyptic codes, bonfires with the damned, the eulogy she wrote for herself, her caramelized brain, garbage islands, melting mushrooms, elephants in the room, dental dams, teddy bears, street corner prophets, endless lists of regurgitated objectivity, and personal madness giggling like rubber musical numbers under the shade of time. Will we ever sleep again? Will we ever dream in a new language? Will we ever be able to change the world but preserve our precious melancholy mythology? Or can peace only arrive through desolation? Can we, through trial and error, checks and balances, be crowned with utopia, teetering on the peak of this round of recorded history? Torn by time, skinless, stretched, on the rack of the wheeling sun in slow motion, her teeth shattered in TV static, shh, it, or God says. So that was called Sugar Skull. That was picked up by Red Penguin Books in their review called In Bloom. So that's blooming. And if you like that, I did a spoken word recording piece with some musicians in England during the pandemic, kind of jamming over the internet, kind of file share kind of deal. And it's called Sugar Skull and Other Poems with, and the band's called the Yogic Drone Technicians, which you couldn't miss if you gave that a Google. They're on Bandcamp, and been excited that it's been leading to other things. And I did another spoken word album called with this band called Camera Obscura, and it's called the Misanthropic Monologues. So that's a hoot too. And that was a long one, so I just wanted to do that one. So that's it for me.
Thank you, Wesley. Good shit, man. Very good. And I was gonna say if you wanna drop a link in the comments to that recording and that publication.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know
Good
some
idea.
of the viewers would love to check that out. But yeah. Thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope you can make it back and join us again soon. Read some more poems with us.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Wesley. Everyone give it up one more time for Wesley. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Wesley joining us all the way from Los Angeles. That's right. Very good. All right. We're rocking and rolling here. Something like that. All right. And what are they telling me now? Okay, excellent. Cool. Keep the transition tight. Next, then Ashley, then go to the Kava bar. I think I can do that. Y'all please welcome Ashley Huber! Ashley, what's up?
No, not much. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I was here last week running the camera for Jason and
I know. Well, yeah, but behind the scenes.
Yes.
But great camera work. No, that was such a good time. It looked like y'all were having a great time over there. It sounded like it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun and awesome to be able to do that. It sounded great and it was nice to have it.
I know. I love hearing them play. Those harmonies just like make my spine tingle.
I know. I can tune a radio, but that's about it.
Hey, I don't know. Some people probably don't even know how to do that anymore. So that'll be a lost art one day.
I can actually fix a
Like you
VCR.
tune the
So
old VCR. Wow.
yeah, I used to do VCR repair. That's what I learned when I was like 15.
That's cool.
So.
VCRs. Can you fix a beta too?
No, that was just the guy told me he
That's real old
could, but I never got to learn that one. So
Right. Very cool. Well, I'm so glad you made it back to actually perform this week.
Yes.
It's great to hear from you. What'd you bring for us this time?
I have a couple poems. So
Excellent.
yes.
Well, we love the poetry, so I will turn it over to you. Thank you so much, Ashley, and everyone make some noise one more time for Ashley Huber. Yeah.
I just have three fairly short ones. So this one is harming trees. I've been punching this tree for hours. No particular reason, but I continue to thrust my fist into the chipped bark, hoping it will reveal something I need, or at least remind me of something I've forgotten. Nothing but bloody knuckles and fatigue. Anger and exhaustion keep me going, throwing myself forward only to feel behind. Why do I need to be defined by the scars I made harming trees that live in my mind? The next one is ramblings. I sit next to a statue of St. Francis while eating an entire bag of Doritos, wondering if he knew the baby Jesus would be stolen every Christmas. I spot a bunny rabbit and ponder if they know what people say about their sex lives. I noticed an ant marching alone up my leg, and I witnessed a murder flying further into the clouds. I'm hungry again, but the bell rings, break time's over. I go back to work until I can think of such things again. And this one is the ode to the 90s kids. Did you stay out till the streetlights came on, worrying about candy from a stranger's van? Have a plan for quicksand, or swore you'd be on fire more for stop, drop, and roll? A special phrase for your future self, Wear Jinkos and Sublime shirts to your dare class, or waste away the days training for your invitation to Mortal Kombat. TGIF meant did I do that? 3 Tamagotchis on my backpack, Ghost Rider, Street Fighter, Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, and Heart, Captain Planet, Inspector Gadget. Nickelodeon went splat and saluted your shorts. Sports met Olmec and his temple. The music of every level on Mario, chewing that fruit stripe quick though. Couldn't wait to make a random person roll down their window and ask if they had any Grey Poupon. Headbang when that Rhapsody song came on. You might think it's a weirdo, and maybe we did. Maybe it did. But we were totally, for sure, your 90s kids. And that is all I have.
Oh man, that's great. I didn't want that one to end, Ashley. That's too good. I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember that. Oh, yes. I'm showing my age, but that's okay. Yes, the 90s were a weird and wonderful time. I don't know that like kids these days are into the 90s, right? Like the 90s are back. The 90s are in now.
Yes, it's weird because my littles will talk about scrunchies and stuff and all these things that they think are brand new, and I'm like,
if you only knew. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Scrunchies were all the rage in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm nostalgic for that sort of stuff. I'm a dork, so.
Oh no! I love all that. I love all the references. Yeah, the Sublime shirt and Dare Class and the Grey Poupon and it's.
The first time I got to do that, it was a really quintessential moment in my upbringing and movement into my adult life. So.
I love it. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for coming and sharing tonight. And
thank you.
Please do come back whenever you can.
Definitely.
All right, way cool. Y'all give it up one more time for Ashley Huber in the 90s. Woo! Yes, indeed. I know who loves the 90s. Chris Madrano down at the Kava bar. We're gonna go over there real quick. I do before I forget though, I really do want to thank everyone for commenting. The comments have been wonderful. We got a whole bunch of comments going there. So just blast the comments real quick, and y'all keep them coming because we definitely love to hear from our viewers out there. It's nice to hear from you and nice to know that we are actually performing to other people, even though we may be like sitting at home in front of our phone. This is where we're at now, and it's good to know there's people out there on the other end. So thank you so much for the comments. We got it, and we got a link to Wesley's thing too. We'll post that so y'all can check that out. And yes, this is great. I love the comment section on these things. It's usually very nice and encouraging, except for that one guy. But it's more encouraging than most comments, and hilarious too. Y'all are great. There's that link right there for y'all to check out Wesley's thing. I'm gonna go check that out too, so y'all should do that. That link's in the comments. Check it out, and yeah, some more comments here for the 90s porn. Good stuff. All right. Let's see if we can get down to Sovereign Kava, the one and only, the first and finest Kava bar in all of the land in North Carolina, and home to Western North Carolina's best and longest running open mic poetry open mic, ASHEViLLE. Now in the virtual realm, and we're starting to blur the lines a little bit with our Kava bar patio sessions, a live segment of our show now each and every Wednesday night. So as always, you're gonna have to make a whole bunch of noise, and everyone down at Sovereign Kava to make a whole bunch of noise for our good friend here, Chris Madrano. Give it up.
Well, hello.
Whoa. What's up?
Look at this. It's picture.
Whoa, trippy.
It's pretty trippy. We have a couple of performers for you tonight. I'm going to walk over to the mic, and I'll introduce our first performer. But
Very
everybody,
good.
come on, give a shout out to Caleb. Woo!
Hey, Kava bar. What's up, Kava people?
Finished.
I love y'all.
He says, I love you all. They're
That's
very
right.
moved, especially Taylor. All right.
Okay.
Our first performer tonight is Savvy.
Savvy, the amazing Savvy Rain. What's up, Savvy?
I'm chilling. The vibes are immaculate tonight out here at Sovereign Kava.
I love it. I'm feeling it.
Right?
Yeah.
Very good.
That's what's up. Cool. Well, what'd you bring for us tonight, Savvy?
You know what? I think I'm going to read a quick couple poems and then do a little cover.
Yes, I like the sound of that. Sounds good to me. But everyone down at that live applause sounds so sweet. Can we give it up one more time for Savvy Rain?
Woo! I don't think they can hear you.
Oh yeah. There's a 7 seconds they'll give it up.
Savvy Rain!
There it is. There it is. It comes around.
There we go.
Savvy Rain, y'all, give it up.
All right, let's get it. All right. Couple poems. The Champagne Method, a story of life and death, kept locked in a bottle, the message never sent. Who is she? She is patient, yet she is urgent, rapid, delicate caress, gone as quickly as she came, pressing ever-presentness. Infamous for talking shit, rarer than a crystal skull, process this and never forget. Fresh, effervescent, alive again. Instant head rush, this part may sting. Black tourmaline, wire-wrapped ring, we are getting hotter. Tar and roses on my tongue now bless me with savoir-faire and a beautiful profusion of distractions from my past and reverie of the future. And my thoughts are most delightful when I get no sleep, and my thoughts are so atrocious when I do not dream. Do another one. From the makers of that feeling you thought you almost forgot, we present to you a silent, decadent moment you can sink your teeth into. Foggy morning in the trees. My specialty is chaos made cozy, and I feel at home in a copper coffee cup. Cream swirling, tiny spoon stirring, notes of burnt vanilla. Your eyes dart like a minnow swimming around the room. Take it easy, baby, I got time for you. I got dried flowers on the dashboard, an extra sharp cheddar, a stash of unwritten letters, and a moonlit path where the trees all seem to bend into one, and it is a blessing to be among them. Now I'm going to sing some Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
I did you wrong. My heart went out to play, and in the game I lost you. What a price to pay. Hey, I'm crying. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Mistakes I know I've made of you. But I'm only human. You make mistakes too. Ooh, I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. I'm just about at the end of my road, but I can't stop trying. I can't give up hope, 'cause I feel one day I'll hold you near. Whisper, I still love you until that day is near. I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we have a couple more treats for you here.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, that was awesome, Savvy. Killer stuff. Very good. I love the poetry too, man. And the music is
Poetry
great,
was
as
fantastic,
always.
wasn't
Yes, yes, indeed. And,
Go ahead.
oh, it's just gonna, I don't, what's, how's it going, Chris? Or, what's going on down at the bar tonight, man?
You know, slinging dirty mud water, making friends, making waves. You know, the usual.
The usual,
Wearing my
yes.
shirt, you know. Now I'm like advertising
Oh,
that every time.
we gotta plug this. Can you open that up a bit and just let the viewers? Can we do that
But
on
this
this?
is with the
that
red suspenders.
Morgan? Can we do that? Okay. We're all right. Morgan says we're pushing it with that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, just please admire this our lovely host from the Kava bar, Chris Madrana's get up tonight. You have
Right.
to. Yes. All right.
So our next performer, Caleb, is Mark Hudson. Come on, Mark Hudson.
Mark Hudson, holy shit! Y'all give it up for Mark Hudson. 5, 4, there it is. All right. Hey,
What's
we're
up,
just
Caleb?
working with the delay. What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. It is good to see my friends down there at the Kava bar having a good time here in Asheville. Beautiful Asheville, as you can see. But
Yes,
let's see. Mark does comedy, poetry, haiku, palindromes. What you got for us tonight, Mark?
I got a bunch of good old fun palindromes, and
Yes,
then
my favorite.
I'm gonna read some stuff in different characters.
All right. Mark's characters, as always. Well, let's go ahead and get Mark on then. Y'all Kava bar people, as soon as you can hear me with the delay over there, go ahead and make a whole bunch of noise for Mark Hudson. Yeah! There we go. Mark Hudson, y'all.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Before I get deep into the palindromes, I bought a fun little thing today. It's a MC Escher flip book, so I'm gonna see if I can share it with you, because it's a lot of fun. Okay. Well, there's the camera. Okay. Oh, nope. Wrong angle. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to do that approximately 3 more times.
Circle.
Okay, yeah. It's a little MC Escher flip book for you. Okay. Okay, as you all may know, the majority of my palindromes do not make much sense, but every now and then something could come out at you. Okay, so here we go. Gal nips, spin lag, pans seep, deep, peed, peas, snap. Maps, spam. 10 tub wraps, wow, spar butt net. Spark level craps. Yappy G nips, spin, jip, pay. Spam do, ooh, poop, we wed maps. Stoop sag level, gas poots. Skunk knuckle, noon, elk kunk nucks. Yeah. Gab table, eh? Heel, bat bag. Did Roz murder? Red rum, sorted. Star orb dial, peep, laid bro, rats. Deep loop level, pool, peed. Moy maps, spam, yum. So yeah, there's my my fresh and new palindromes for you guys. Woo! Silly. Thank you, Rachel. Oh. Okay. All right. I've been reading some tips on how to write from the Golden Book of Writing. This week, I'm going to read a little bit about words as Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And I will stop when I start to put myself to sleep. And I've been having a time with some kratom, so that could be soon. All right. Good writing, whether in an article, a story, or a business statement, must be clear, accurate, and vivid. Whether you are clear or not depends to a considerable degree upon the clearness of your sentence structure. But your accuracy and vividness depend upon the words you use. Your words must fit the exact shade of your meaning. Ill-chosen words, words that are vaguely misleading, give away the fact that you have been too lazy to think clearly what you are trying to say. Or else that you don't quite know what words mean. The only satisfactory way to enlarge a poverty-stricken vocabulary is to read widely. Oh, okay, that's all I'm gonna do for that one. Yeah, that was a little about how to use words. Woo. And the last item I have on my business plan is gonna be to read a random sonnet. But this is gonna be read by Yoda because yesterday was Star Wars Day. Okay. This one. Okay, this is LXXXIX. Say that thou didst forsake me for some. Wait a second, hold on. Wait. There's a little something else in there. Hold on. Say, there it is. Okay. So that thou didst forsake me for some. No, whoa, Gollum is creeping in there too much. Let me try. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I think I got it. Okay. Say that thou didst forsake me for some fault, and I will comment upon that offense. Speak of my lameness, and I straight will halt. Against thy reasons making no doubt. Shit. Oh no, okay, I'm done. He was trying, so hard. Oh, well, there was some elbow. There definitely was. Okay. Oh. Ah. I just read some of those comments. Y'all are the best. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Thank you, thank you guys. Mark Hudson, everybody! Mark Hudson!
Mark Hudson!
Sorry, so that's my Miss Piggy, which is Frank Oz, who also does Yoda. So I was trying to. That was great, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, next up. I look like a crazy person. We got Taylor.
You are a crazy person.
I am a crazy person. That's true. Come up and do a song.
We're all crazy.
Woo!
Hey.
So,
we're all crazy here. Yeah.
Give it up for Taylor.
What's up? Taylor!
Everybody
Alright!
there?
Taylor on the mic, y'all!
Give it up for Taylor.
That live applause. Very good. What's up, Tay?
Everybody?
What's
How you
up?
doing?
You're live to the world, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a while.
I know. It's been a very long time.
It's dope being back on the mic, even in the. It's weird because it's virtual, but I'm at the Kava bar, so
Yeah.
it doesn't like feel as virtual.
Right.
But I'm looking.
We're
at
blurring
the
those
screen,
lines.
so-
Yes, indeed. Easing back
Definitely
into
blurring
it.
the lines.
Yeah.
I haven't written anything in a while, but I've learned some covers over quarantine, and I got a Jason Molina song that I've been wanting to share. So, yeah.
Hey, in a few seconds when you can hear me. Give it up!
Okay. Yeah. This is Just Be Simple by Songs of Ohio. Ever hear me talk about one day getting out? Why put new regrets on the same old loneliness? Everybody knows where that is. We built that house of his, and he's not home. Someone else we know always is. And if heaven's really come back, hope he has a heart attack and sees how dangerous it is for guys like that. And the night has always known it's time to get going. It's been so long that it starts showing. The night has got that ghost. Always almost gives us the secret. There's really no difference between who he was once, who he's become. Thank you for letting me win. Think he's doing it again. take that easy way out. Whole life spinning about, trying, 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 try to be simple again. Just be simple again. Just be simple again. Just be simple again.
All right.
I might have one more in me.
You got one more quick one? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor back on the mic. All right. Let's get one more out of Taylor. Y'all give it up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very awkward in a digital format. I'm just all of a sudden finding out.
You're awesome, dude. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Sounds great out there in the world.
I'm gonna play an original, and then I'll let you guys get back to it. And thanks for having me. Really gotta quit smoking so fucking much, 'cause I feel lungs collapsing. Just wanna ride my bicycle in the sun, but everyone all around is acting nuts. As much as I would like to just blame it on the stars, I find it kind of hard to not take it too hard. Really feels like I'm trying pretty damn hard to not hurt my friends or myself. Just never works. Unrelenting fear of commitment, coupled with crippling anxiety. I just want to feel something different, but I am the only one spying to me. Why don't I seem to be quick enough? I said it well, then I meant it. My momentum, it just isn't picking up. Just never does, just never does. Just never does. As much as I would like to just blame it on the stars, I find it kind of hard to not take it apart. It feels like I am trying damn hard to not hurt my friends and myself. Just never hurts, just hurts.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you, internet people. Thank you, Caleb.
There were at least 100,000 likes.
Mike muted. Okay. Yes. Hey, great stuff. Good to have you back on the mic. Thanks for performing tonight. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you.
So I
Yeah,
got
thank
one
you.
more
Okay, we got one more from Sovereign.
from Sovereign. It's one song, and it's Daniel Hart.
Daniel Hart, y'all. Give it up. There it is.
Watch the chord. There you go, sir. Daniel Hart, everybody.
Hello, internet people and people in real life. One song, you said?
One song.
Can it be?
It's up to Caleb. I mean, if Caleb says it to
Sorry, hold on. No, that's wrong. Where's Chris? More low end. Is it possible?
Just leave it as it is.
Okay, I gotta leave it as it is. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna do one more. I can't hear Caleb. Is that gonna be lower? Real quick. That wouldn't have a tune, but that was fun. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, that's some fine picking there, Daniel. Some fine picking. Thank you very much. I said that's some fine picking.
Oh,
You are very welcome.
Indeed. Daniel Hart, everybody. Give it up one more time for Daniel
All
Hart.
right, Caleb.
All right. Thank.
We're done here. But
All right.
say hello to everybody and have everybody say hello back.
Hi, everybody. Hey. All right. Cool. Good. Little crowd down there at the bar tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. Down at Sovereign Kava. Thank you, Chris Madrano. You rock. I love the Kava people. And we'll check in with y'all again next week. But hey, y'all stay tuned down there. We still got some more awesome performers coming up here on the live stream, Love Stream.
Oh,
live.
It's last call.
It's last call at the Kava bar. Last call.
Last call.
Last call, y'all. All right. And y'all tip your barkeeps. They're working hard for you tonight. All that pleather. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Chris Pleather Pants Madrano. We'll see you next time, buddy. All right. Yeah. Play us out. Woo.
Oh, what did you do to my guitar, Daniel Hart?
That's Chris Madrano, y'all. Thank you very much, Chris Madrano at Sovereign Kava. Woo! Give it up. Oh, man. Good times. Hey, y'all got it locked here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville, coming at you live from Asheville, North Carolina, here in the USA. We are holding it down on the virtual stream, blurring the lines there with some live performers there from Sovereign Kava, our home for many years, out there on the patio. And one day we will be open up on the main stage, indoors, with our Wednesday night crowds again. But thanks for keeping up with us here in the virtual realm. We love doing this for y'all. Let's see. I think we got Christopher coming up next. Yes, good. Always good to hear from Christopher. And then we got Rachel and East Dog and Justin Blackburn, Emilio Maldonado, and there might even be a spot or two left at the end there. So y'all, if you are performing right now, make sure to follow that StreamYard link, get connected, enter the broadcast studio, and we'll get you on here as soon as the spot opens up. And please do keep the comments coming. We love to hear from our viewers. Definitely want to make sure we blast these comments for the Kava Bar people. Y'all got some comments for the performers down there at the Kava Bar. So appreciate it. Appreciate the comments. Yeah, right. So good with those characters. Indeed. Yeah, it's good shit. Good music. Yes, indeed. Very good. Yes. Daniel Hart tearing it up on the guitar. Hey, we got some more people coming at you. Danny, shout out, bro. Woo! Oh, yeah. All our peeps on here tonight. Very good. Well, y'all keep it locked right here. We got some more open micers coming at you. Keep in mind, you can join in virtually. You can sign up in the Poetry Open Mic ABL group on Facebook every week. And we are also now offering those a couple of performance spots live from the Kava Bar. So get in touch if you want one of those. If you're here in the Asheville area, we'd love to get you on. All right. We're going to go to Delaware next, where we have the one and only Christopher T. George connected tonight. I want y'all to give a big warm welcome for our friend Christopher. Give it up! Hey, Christopher.
Hi, Caleb.
Hey, good to see ya. How's it going tonight?
Good.
Good. How's Delaware?
Pretty good. We had a downpour this afternoon, but then it was almost gone almost a few minutes later, and it all dried up and everything. Amazing.
Huh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's been raining off the past few days here, on and off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, that spring rain. It's coming in.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Things growing and nice flowers out. That's
I know.
good.
Everything's blooming here. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So, what kind of poems did you bring for us tonight?
I got a number of poems that reference my late mother.
Indeed.
Been digging up quite a few, so wanted to
And
share them.
that has been a kind of a source of inspiration for you before, right? I mean,
Yeah, I was
of
close to my family, and
Indeed.
I think I told you I went back to England. I was very homesick when I first came to the United States.
right.
And my parents were, looking back, very generous to allow me to go back to Liverpool to live with my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they didn't have to do that, but
Right.
they recognized that I was a sad little boy, and wanted to go back to England.
Well, that's good. That's nice to have supportive parents. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very close to my maternal grandparents.
Indeed. Yeah. 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 Same here. Yeah. And I have a few poems about my mother and my grandparents. So
Great, wonderful.
It's good to keep those memories alive through poetry, right?
Yep.
Indeed. Yeah, we can learn a lot from our elders. Yeah.
Of course.
All right. That and some other ones. I'm excited to hear it. I'll turn it over to you, Christopher. But everybody out there, give it up one more time for Christopher T. George.
Going to begin with a poem called Family Portrait, 1928. My mum was born in September 1920. Her name was Uriah C. Matchett, Matchett, and her first name Uriah actually came from my granddad, having been in Greece during the First World War. His first name was George, and the Greeks called him Yuri. So when he came home and had a little girl, he wanted to call her Uriah. So that's the meaning of her name. Also, she had a cousin, Frank Norman, who you'll hear referenced in the poem. He couldn't pronounce her name, Uriah, and called her Lul instead. So her nickname in the family was Lul. Family Portrait, 1928. All the dear dead assembled. My granddad, benevolent. He's caressing his briar pipe. Wears knickerbockers as if he's just returned from the links. My nana, the dark-haired lady, windblown in the back. The short, plump, older lady, my great-grandmother, Grandma Potts. How I heard that Granddad lampooned an elderly neighbor as the May Queen, perhaps a sly dig at Granny Potts. In the front, in a frilly white dress, my mother, aged 8. Uncle Jack, my grandparents' brother-in-law, hands on her shoulders. I recall the shame, the heat on the back of my neck, when as a young teen, I was told to kiss Uncle Jack. How before she died, Mum told me Jack was a dirty old man. And next to Mum, the fur lad in short pants, glancing down, shy of the camera, her cousin Frank. I remember the photo of Frank in leather fleece-lined jacket in front of the Lancaster bomber before he was shot down over Germany in 1943. Dangling threads. As I snip loose threads from my new mock suede winter coat, I recall how shoddy tailoring always appalled Mother. I still have her brass World War II identity bracelet. It had gone AWOL while I was still a boy. My coat is sure to keep me as warm as childhood. Mother gave away my old worn teddy bear. Mr. Hatton, the cobbler, sewed on black shank buttons for eyes. A friend rang to say Mother's ID had turned up. The chain was stuck around Teddy's neck. See how the bracelet fits tight on my 3 fingers? The width of Mother's wrist. I guess my mother was still in her downtown apartment in 2007 when my Uncle Douglas, her elder brother, died. This is called grieving. I am alone in my grief as I drive downtown to pick up Mum's prescription. I make the choice not to tell her that her brother Douglas has passed. Refuse to spoil tonight's wedding of our late friend's Maggie's granddaughter, in which Mum will stand in for Margaret. And now I am driving home. I am wearing 2 red baseball caps in memory of Douglas, famous for wearing 2 ties to a funeral. The world's shot. It's all bad news today. But on a street corner, a poet passes out fresh copies of the Daily Word. And let me read several here. A couple of poems that reference my mom in her nursing home. Stolen. I wheel my mother into her nursing home. We reach her room. She asks, "Where am I?" The bloated, unofficial Shrek doll she somehow acquired from somebody sits on the windowsill, glassy-eyed. I try to reassure her, put on the TV, kiss her cold cheek, hug her, but she's still confused. Then I'm strolling in the grounds, smoking my cigar, trying to compose myself to drive. A squirrel steals a sickle purr, races across the grass. A cardinal flies into the larch. Swallowtails drift around the ginkgo. Beyond the old pear tree, my mother's window, the fake Shrek doll is green in the corner. Bluebells for Luli. I see a patch of bluebells in bloom. I'm reminded of Mum's bluebell woods near her Garston, Liverpool council house. On Saturday, I purposely delayed telling her that her 92-year-old brother, Douglas, died on Friday morning. We took her to a Bayside wedding. We heard sandpipers, high sounds overhead. Chesapeake breeze cooled our cheeks. The happy couple mixed sand, exchanged rings. A white rose tied to my mother's thin wrist, her brown and pink dress almost falling off. I cut her shoe to fit her swollen foot. Sunday morning, I break the news as I drive for Royal Farms Java to view azaleas, rhodos, dogwoods, and lakes of duckies. She's 86 years old, but could be 6. Luli, becoming the daughter I never had, talks of Christopher as if I'm not there. Mersey, Mersey me. Mum, you have asked that I cast your ashes in the river Mersey, the muddy Mersey, as I see broil behind you, as you stand windblown on the Pierhead landing stage, Seacombe ferry surging to nudge giant tires with a rubbery kiss, as sailors tied the ferry up, the muddy Mersey that flowed down the bottom of our road at Otterspool Prom, expanse of sun-glinting gooey flats at low tide, decorated with ditched pram, kiddie's bike, scene I painted in the 60s that hung in your living room till I gave it to grass-high friends. Mersey, Mersey me, I think of you as I attend a Ripper event in a big white marquee beside the Liverpool Cricket Club. Rain clouds sweeping in from the distant Welsh hills over the Mersey's white-capped waves, past the benign cream stucco walls of Battlecrease House, where lived James Maybrick, who may have been the Ripper. Mersey, Mersey me, I think of you as I scatter your ashes. And let me finish with this one. This is called Mother's Scent. I finger the smudged silver top and sniff the sealed jar of her Calvin Klein escape, marked body cream, creme pour la cour. Oh, her scent, remarked on by shop assistants, supermarket checkout clerks, fellow riders in elevators. Yet when I screw off the top and remove the brittle plastic seal, the pale yellow cream fails to smell much of anything. She has escaped. Thank you, Caleb.
And thank you, Christopher. Lovely, fascinating sequence of poems there about your mother.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing that with us. Indeed. Christopher, always a pleasure. Hope you can
Same
make
here.
it back next time.
See you then.
All right, sounds good. Take care, Christopher. Until next time. Y'all
Yep.
give it up for Christopher T. George. Yes, indeed. Christopher joining us live from Delaware tonight. Yeah, we're doing it. All right, this is it. Very good. And you've got it tuned in here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville, brought to you by Sovereign Kava. Coming at you live from Asheville here, of course. We're here each and every Wednesday night, 8:30 to midnight. You can always check us out, find out more, and sign up in the Poetry Open Mic AVL group on Facebook, or contact Sovereign Kava directly. And be sure and stop in Sovereign and get a drink. If you're performing tonight, you got a free double waiting on you. And if you never had Kava, you can get 2-for-1 double. And anyway, go by the Kava bar. They're open noon to 10 every day. And we got more live entertainment coming up there. The Lag Fans will be back on June 5th, so check it out. In the meantime, keep it locked here to Poetry Open Mic Asheville. All right, we got a few more performers coming at you. Next, we have the always wonderful Rachel Mcmurray in the house. Ease is next. Which one? Where are we going? Oh, and we got Justin too. Go to Ease. Okay. Oh, sorry. I get confused here. There's a lot of moving parts. We have the always wonderful Rachel Mcmurray up next after Ease Dog. First. Okay, cool. Cool. And we got Justin Blackburn too. We can put on. He's here and connected. Cool. All right. Well, dude, that's awesome. We've got a surprise appearance from Ease Dog tonight. Ease Dog's gonna jump up in the house. And he's got a new song out. Y'all should check out. He'll tell you about that. Y'all indeed. Oh, and please and thank you for the comments. Keep the comments coming. Comments for Christopher there. Yes, indeed. Y'all make a whole shit ton of noise for the one and only Ease Doggy Dog. Give it up, y'all. Ease, what's up, man? How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. What you been up to?
Nothing much, just chilling, doing my music thing and everything.
That's right, I know that.
Yeah, I've been doing a whole lot too.
Right,
Yeah.
and you just dropped that new song recently, and people can find that on your SoundCloud. Oh yeah, SoundCloud. Yeah, most definitely. Cool. Well, you gonna play that for us tonight? What you got for us?
Well, to be honest, I haven't have it like memorized yet.
Oh, I know, I understand. Yeah, it takes time. You gotta perfect those things. I like to try to learn stuff before I take it out. But I know you got some other good music for us tonight.
Oh yeah, of course, you know it.
Cool. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, Ease, and we're going to sit back and enjoy the performance. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Everybody give it up one more time for Ease Dog. Yeah.
Yeah. The dog is loose. And right now, we're live at my wonderful crib of mine. Yeah, I'm feeling a new vibe though tonight. Check out my little shirt and stuff though. Look at that. Yeah, that shirt's badass too. Yeah, got to represent my city. The best I know how to do. Yeah, you can see that my little strobe light effect and stuff though. I just went ahead and got me a nice little disco ball. Now I actually have a little fun with it. So speaking of fun, yes, we're about to go ahead and get to it right now. Yeah, I actually forgot to sign up though, and I was like surprised, like, did I sign up? And I was like, dang, I didn't. And I was planning on performing tonight too, so I'm about to go ahead. Start things off and stuff though with this track and stuff though called Take a Ride with the Ease. And you know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna love this one. Y'all vibe to this one. This is produced by me, by the way. Yeah. Ease Dog on the track. To all y'all ladies. What you doing tonight? I'm doing nothing. Let's go get out and do something. With me, it's always bumping. Now let me show you real loving. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. Here we are, girl, on our first date. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sweep away all our workdays. Come on, girl, you can have your way. Oh, eyes on you like a porno. So hot, like blazing inferno. I'm gonna see what's popping on the menu. On the plane, I won't into you, boo. What you doing tonight? I'm doing nothing. Let's go get out and do something. With me, it's always bumping. Now let me show you real loving. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the Ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. It's a sunny day. Let's walk to the park and chat a bit, cause it'll be a start of a relationship. To love and to cherish in the future. Maybe a marriage. Close your eyes, girl. Now make a wish for a real man. Not me to be with, who's right as fuck and real as hell. Is you to work on the time with tell. What you doing tonight? I'm doing nothing. Let's go get out and do something. With me, it's always bumping. Now let me show you real loving. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. You always be on my damn mind. You should hit the treasure, hard to find. What in a minute I can be? Yeah. I'm gonna keep it 100. I need ya to hold me down like gravity and be honest with me. We could be like Offset and Cardi B. Equal partnership, 50-50. Let's have the fun, let's shoot the pool, let's have the drinks, everything is cool. It doesn't matter of what we do, as long as spending time with you. I'm such a sweetheart for a day. Put a smile on your pretty face. Just call me Offset, you in good hands. Are you down and ready for a real man? What you doing tonight? I'm doing nothing. Let's go get out and do something. With me, it's always bumping. Now let me show you real loving. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with the ease. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. Oh yeah, take a ride with the ease. Yeah, I know everybody likes that. Yeah, just wait for the comments a little bit, see who's actually vibing with it. Yeah, I know everybody's vibing to it. Yeah, I see that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like I actually got this shirt about recently from the Instant Garment place. You know that little spot and stuff though on downtown Asheville. They have all the wonderful hippie gear over the Instant Karma, and I love it. I also got me these pants too, these bell bottom pants too, and these little shorts right here too. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, these are these purple shorts and stuff though. I got from here too. Yeah, I also got me some bell bottoms too. Yeah, I'm changing my swag though for real. Yeah, 100. Yeah, so right now we're about to go ahead and switch gears. And we're going to go ahead and do a song that I probably never performed before. But you know, since the summer is coming up, I feel like it's only right that I do it. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the name of this crap. Try to get everything straight. Stay there. Got so much junk. But yeah, we're about to go ahead and get it popping, called Chill Summer. And this is a song that I did not make the beat for, produced by Prince Strip, the DJ that be doing the DJing on the hip hop night when we actually had before the pandemic, like every last Thursday of the month. Yeah, he actually the one that produced this beat for this song called Chill Summer. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. East Dog, ASHEVILLE, finest. You know I got you a little hot summer jam, but your boy about to cool you off. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Just another day in the neighborhood with a girl with the shorts looking good. Let it all hang out in sundress season. Got to have full more than we can. Giving mama boy call rain, he says, what you doing easy, got to be on the way. Steps out the front porch with the millie drip, and my boy pulls up with a brand new whip. Looking at the outfit, I need to get that. Gotta get fresh from my homeboy kickback. A whole lot of people having a ball, all about the good time, no fights at all. Same shit with my cup of Patron. Lay it 5 times down, I wanna take home. It was a good day, no way of judging. I guess you can say that's what your summer. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drama to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. I thank the Lord for the studio and press record. Right after that, to the ball of the court. Everybody out here for July 4th. Got the grill sizzling with me and steak. Burger and shrimp, put me up with a plate. Be the low island to wash it down. Got the house parties fuck in my town. Later that night, the sky is dark. I'm minding my bed, there's a shooting star. I wish for a month without a murder, and to stay 3 out in the wonder. Running to the town where the speakers love. Finding good party space for a fireworks show. Looks so good, I had to post. But I kept saying he started doing the most. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drama to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Yo, shawty, it's my birthday. We gonna party cause it's my birthday. I just shake my mail for the birthday offer. Free games, drink with my heart. There's no ice and yellow cake. I just brought cash into my way. I hit the club right and get my party. On my VIP table soon running with money. Reminisce about the good days I remember. So looking forward to month of September. Food and vegetable in the State Fair. Downtown has your own fair cocktail share. Where it is warm, let me cool you down. With my chill voice like in my sermon sound. 100 plus days till the winter. All I ask is a chill summer I can remember. Ayy. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Let the music play with my cup in my hand, sipping lemonade. Put the drum to the side, put the guns away. I just want me a chill summer day. Yeah, what you know about that chill summer? Yeah, y'all probably never barely heard this joint though. But yeah, that joint's fire though. In every summer, like straight up. Oh wow. Yeah, I definitely got love and stuff there for this one. Like for real. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and get it more hot. If you thought this summer jam was hot, so we're about to go ahead and get to the jammy stuff though. And the name of the song is called Future Sake. Yes, you know I gotta finish it off with a Future Sake joint. But yeah, y'all go ahead, follow me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this right here. This is my Ashes Finder the EP. You know I still got these out. All made by me, produced by me, ease made. But yeah, I'm actually in the process of working on a new one called Astro's Finest 2. The EP, no, it's called Heart of the Streets. And I'm actually going to give y'all the links after this last song. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with the pandemic jam. A purported message song about the pandemic. All right, here it is, produced by me. Let's go. Ease Dog on the track. This is an Ease Dog public service announcement. We're dealing with something serious. This coronavirus. We got to work together for future's sake. It's affecting the world from your old grandparents to your little girl. For future's sake, find a way to a cure for better days. For future's sake, so this pandemic will go away. For future's sake, y'all listen to the words that I have to say. Everybody in the world going through hard times. It's your boy Ease Dog with these hard rhymes. It's a cold red down here, major crisis. Killing more people than the ISIS. Thanks to the bullshit coronavirus, we gotta work together. We must fight this. For the elderly kids, they are vulnerable. Gotta play it safe, this shit ain't curable. We will be taking this as a joke. It's all for the game till the casket closed. And imagine in the hospital fighting for life. And you don't know if you're gonna live or die. This ain't no flu, but COVID is real. Over 1 million have fallen ill. Now it's up to us to battle this killer. You think that I'm playing, just read the figures. It's affecting the world from your old grandparents to your little girl. For future's sake, find a way to a cure for better days. For future's sake, so this pandemic will go away. For future's sake, y'all listen to the words that I have to say. Every day I wake up, someone's infected. If you sick or not sick, everyone's affected. People losing their jobs, can't pay the bills. Everything's closed down, shit's getting real. Thinking of the worst, everyone is stressing. They already talking about another recession. Can't go to the store without no worry. Everything's all gone, it's the same old story. Whole world is at a standstill for now. Every major city has done shut down. Life is dead and the money is out. Can't do anything with bigger crowd. Stay home, stay safe, or it is in place. Till you keep America great, America safe. We can do our part to make this better. We can all be strong to any better. It's affecting the world from your old grandparents to your little girl. For future's sake, find a way to a cure for better days. For future's sake, so this pandemic will go away. For future's sake, y'all listen to the words that I have to say. Pandemic will be over sooner or later. It'll take cooperation, say a prayer. Take 6 feet, practice social distancing. Here's my advice. Are you listening? Keep your hands washed and sanitize. Write down everything where germ will thrive. If we all do this, there's a brighter day. Be easy, be great, and y'all stay safe. Oh yeah, and that was the pandemic jam. And I hope you all actually take that message to heed. And we're doing a good job doing that all year long. And we coming a long way. And no time by the summer, we'll be close to normal. Matter of fact, the Goombay Festival I mentioned on the Chill Summer track, the Goombay is actually coming back this year. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Shit, I love the food though. Shit, what you spit? I'm a foodie. I love to eat. Shoot. We done waited all year for this. Yes, so I'm actually happy that things are starting to come back to normal just about, and I'm about to get back on my feet. Oh yes, most 100. Oh yeah, so y'all gonna look forward to me performing more and more and more because places are starting to open, and I may actually get some gigs and stuff though, like variety shows and everything. So before I actually get off of here for the night, I want to go ahead and let y'all know I have this the new song called Heart of the Streets right now on my YouTube. No, not my YouTube, but my SoundCloud right now. So just go to my SoundCloud and type in Eazdog, EAZEDOGG. I'll pull it up on there. And also, well, actually, Eazdog, no space. Just type in Eazdog, no space. And when you got Instagram, go ahead and follow me Instagram, Eazdog your dog. Once again, follow me, Eazdog your dog. And also, check out my Asher's Finest music video called Asher's Finest on my YouTube. Just type in Eazdog or Asher's Finest on the YouTube search engine and know where I'm going to be doing this. Facebook, Eazdog Facebook page. And when in doubt, y'all go ahead and Google Eazdog.
Dog, yes! We love Ease. Good stuff, man. I'm loving the music. Thank you, Ease. Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for dropping by tonight and laying some tunes on us, man. It's good to see you. You're looking good, and I hope to see you again real soon, all right?
Thank you. Thank you. I see you listen to the Heart of the Streets now.
Oh, yeah, you know it, man. I had to put this on, man. I'm loving it, dude. It's good stuff. And everybody else, go to Eazdog's SoundCloud page, Eazdog, one word, and check out the new Heart of the Streets track. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Ease.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime.
All right, man. Look forward to more soon. Everybody out there, give it up one more time for the one and only Eazdog Dog. See you, Ease. Yeah, that's right. Cool. And of course, you're tuned in to the one and only Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Thanks for riding with us tonight. All right, we're going to keep it going for you here. Next up on the mic, we have Justin Blackburn in the virtual house with us, and from my virtual house to his virtual house, or something like that. Anyway, we love Blackburn, and this is the one and only Justin Blackburn. Y'all make some fucking noise. Give it up. What's up, Justin?
Yeah. What's up?
Chilling, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing excellent, man. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man. Open mic's been good, man. I've been really enjoying it. And, yeah, just having a good time, man. Staying busy. We played our first show back at the Kava bar this past weekend.
Oh, was that inside or out?
We did it in the parking lot. So,
yeah.
Kind of like figuring out how that's all going to work, you know, but
totally.
It was a hell of a lot of work to get everything set up out there, but I think we got a plan moving forward, and we're going to start bringing some other shows in there in the parking lot over the summer. So
hell yeah, man.
You know,
if y'all want to get that get a comedy show going, let me know.
Yeah, definitely. We need to get some comedy in there and some poetry and a whole lot more music. So yeah, I'll be hollering at you soon. But what you been up to, man?
Today, had a couple of client calls, and what did I do in the last couple hours? Oh yeah, I was on a call. I was a men's group. That's why I'm kind of late. I was doing a former client of mine started this like men's group. It was like 8 men kind of on this Zoom call, just kind of talking about feelings and shit.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
men should probably like get together and do that more often.
No, I agree. It was really, really awesome. So yeah, it was cool. So that's what I did the last couple hours.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, man, it was fun. I was thinking about I didn't have enough time, but I was actually thinking about Ben's Tune-Up was doing an outside show comedy.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about running over there and doing some little bit of time, but yeah.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by here.
Oh yeah, of course, man. This is my number one thing. I was definitely.
Oh yeah. Hell
Love
yeah,
this
man.
show. I was actually last couple of weeks. I don't know. Last week I was in Florida, but yeah, I missed the last couple of weeks, man.
Cool. Yeah. Well, that's all right, man. I'm glad you made it back tonight. And yeah, it's cool, man. Things are like kind of opening up. There's some shows coming back, and yeah, we're still doing this, and we're actually offering like a couple of live spots from the bar each week now. So we're kind of slowly integrating back into the
Oh yeah,
live thing. So, but anyway, shit, man, you bring some poems or something tonight?
Definitely.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. Well, shit, man, I guess I'll turn it over to you, and you spit that. Go ahead and spit some of that hot fire at us, and as they say.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, spit that hot fire. Y'all make some
yeah.
fucking noise one more time. It's Justin Blackburn. Give it up. Yeah.
How's everybody doing? My name is Justin Blackburn. I'm the author of The Bisexual Christian, Suburban Failure, and Lightning Bipolar Blues. If anybody wants a copy, I'm on the Facebook there. You can hit me up. It's $10 for Asheville people. 15 for other people that I have to mail it to. So this first poem I'm going to thank you. Love your recent music video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was very nice. It was directed by Tyler Hale. He did a great job with that. This first poem I'm going to read is Mother's Day coming up, and I wrote this poem for my mother, I think last year, maybe 2 years ago. She got diagnosed with some kind of illness, and she didn't really know what it was, and she was just dizzy a lot and had all this like shit come up, and I wrote this poem for her. It's called My Mother, the Mirror Broken. My mom is dying. I'm crying, but no one is there to help, only I for myself. Mom, I love you. As a child of the 50s, your cracker cutter family crumbled so quickly at 3 when your mom was killed by a drunk driver picking up a cake for your birthday party. From that day forward, all you wanted was the perfect family, but you never got to make a wish that year. Maybe that's why your dream never came true. Your father didn't know what to do. You were raised by the rules of a post-World War society. The government segregation kept you safe. The housewife threatened on the television kept you entertained. The teacher gave you how to find a husband lessons. The preacher told you which freedoms you had to destroy to get into heaven. The doctor kept you dependent on someone else. No one taught you to question. No one showed you the soul within yourself. All of a sudden, you're grown up. Time for that perfect family. Hi, honey, I'm home. How was your day? Great. My boss is not a jerk. Where's our son? He's upstairs doing his homework. But school didn't mean shit to me. I saw through the white supremacy. Heaven appeared boring. I didn't give a fuck about impressing your corny ass friends. I only cared about dismantling the insanity in your identity. You fought back with preachers, doctors, diagnosis, pills, but none of that was stronger than the way my soul feels. So I found my own spirituality, which should have made you so proud of me, but since you can't brag about that to the Red Hat Society, you still see me as not enough. Now old age is getting tough. You got this disease. The doctors don't know what to do because it isn't in their textbook. The church said they'll pray for you, but you're not getting any better. Look, Mom, it's time to see the only reason society kept you safe is because it kept you stuck. Your foundation is blown up. Your white picket fence is on fire. The only way out now is your own desire, rebelling against what has you controlled, finding the healing within your own soul. If I could build a time machine that takes us back to when you were 3, that saves your mommy, that lets you make a wish on the birthday cake you never got to taste, and that wish would come true today, and that wish is you finally seeing you do have the perfect family. Because, Mom, right now you need me. Woo! All right, that was the first one. I'll read a couple here. This is another one. I read this. I was doing a slam. Was that last? Damn. I hate to be one of those people who's like, damn, time flies. But thank you, Facebook user. That's all it says right there. Powerful. Thank you. Spit poet. Hell yeah. But I wrote this. It's called Through the Hellfire of the Southern Baptist Church. If you got the first poem, then the second poem, you understand I was raised Southern Baptist. So that's a lot of fuels my poetry. And here we go. Christians fucked up God for me. I wasn't a murderer. I wasn't throwing covet thy neighbor's wife orgies. I was a kid told I was born in sin for being alive. How does that make sense? Oh shit, here comes the guy who tells you you're burning in hell if you question anything else. Shut up, it just does. Now you better give your life to God's only son, or boy, you better run because the devil is coming. God's adopted son, who am I? God's only son, who am I? God's adopted cousin? You're a born sinner and Jesus died on the cross to save your life. Hold up, I'm going back in time. Jesus, get down, we're good. You don't have to die for me. Boy, that's blasphemy. If you don't accept Christ, you're going to burn for eternity. I'm 9. That seems intense, but I'll listen. What's confusing me the most is you Christians. Jesus says love your neighbor, yet you hate him if he's gay. Jesus says don't judge, yet y'all are as racist as the KKK. Jesus says give to the poor, yet all you care about is getting rich. Jesus says have a heart that's pure. All you got in there is a sales pitch. Now, Jesus, on the other hand, I relate to him, but you're not me, shallow breather on his knees talking, Lord, I'm so unworthy. I want to be the long-haired chill angel saying, relax, ask, and you shall receive. Forget not needing someone else to believe. I want my own superpowers. Fuck fake grape juice crackers. I want to raise the dead, then drop their face off into their own graveyard flowers. But that meant I'm crazy. That got me locked in a mental institution. That means my ass has to suck down Wellbutrin. But I'm not living for your confusion, so fuck it. Drop me off in the dark of your delusion and I will be lost. But I will find that light of absolution because it's not shining from no ghost or up there in the stars. It's blinding my eyes from inside my own heart. As I walk my mind through the hellfire shadows of the Southern Baptist Church, I am focused on God's divine love and my own inherent worth. So don't tell me I need a savior and save your phony prayer pity. I save myself from the psychosis of your religious toxicity. And yeah, I got trauma to heal and I can call on Jesus if I need him, but you wouldn't know Christ if you started to bleed him. So even though you tried to make your hell mine and take my God from me, my God is forever within, and we're having an orgy in the fire of my entire inner light for all of fucking eternity. Woo! All right, I'm going to go one more. Appreciate all y'all for coming out tonight and enjoying the poems. I actually had a conversation. I thought about this poem today. I had a conversation with a neighbor who was wanting to start a restaurant. And her and her partner, like these really phenomenal chefs. And I've had their food. They've cooked dinner for me and my fiance, and it was delicious. And they were going to start this restaurant in town. I think it would do amazing because they're incredible. They make Thai food. And or that's one of the things that's what they made for me. It was great. But anyway, so we were kind of talking, and she was talking about how, difficult it is to keep that dream alive and work the job, and despite all the bullshit that comes up. You got your dream to do this shit, and the universe that doesn't seem like it's working out, you know? So sometimes we kind of give up to that. So this poem is about that. It's called Real Dreams Come True. You have a dream that lights you, and all you want to do is believe it will come true. But the second someone says, boo, you think you're being deceived. You told an adult named Steve. He says, yeah, those things don't work out. He tells you about a company named Doubt where they sell apathy by the ounce. He says he can get you an interview. You walk in, run into some high school friends, and on the spot, they hire you. You tell your mom the news. She says, I'm taking you to the steakhouse to eat. Even though she knows you quit meat, it feels nice for her to finally be proud of you. You wake the next morning, give your dream a little warning. Don't look at me funny. I'm saving a lot of money that you and me will make history. But your boss named Fear has a different idea. He treats you like the only reason you're here is to work for green paper and die. Even though every time he comes near, panic eats you alive, you say, sir, you're right. As you feel the light of your dream turn to stone. Still, every night you come home, your dreams are waiting for you to play. But fear has you feeling so alone, all you can do is drink beer and say, I'm too tired. Yeah, the money's nice, and 40 hours a week becomes 75, and since they got you on salary, no overtime, you want to speak your mind, but what if you get fired? All of a sudden, you don't want to wake up. You tell your mom, she thinks it's funny. Welcome to the real world, honey. She gives you the name of her psychiatrist, Dr. Numbness. He says, yes, you've got depression. Take this. It will kill your self-expression. It's as if the light of your dream no longer exists. As you fade away to the static on the TV, yet your dream comes to you when you sleep, bringing you the most beautiful images of the life you could lead. But that angry alarm clock goes off and erases your memory. You take your pills and wash your face in the mirror as your dream beams at you to remember, but with the 40 pounds you've gained, all you see is a stranger late for work. I'm not trying to be a jerk. We all need money to survive, but the second you put your dream behind you is the moment the love that lights you dies. I know it seems as if the only protection from rejection is to run away. But at the end of the day, you must question, where's your dream coming from? Insecurity that wants people to like you, or the everlasting sun of your life's purpose that knows real dreams come true? How long do you have to believe in your dreams until they do? Until they do. All right. That's that poem.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. That was on fire, man. I liked all of that, Justin, man.
Thanks,
Going
man.
deep tonight, man.
Yeah. Bringing it.
Yeah.
You told
love
me
it, man.
I did it.
Yeah. You did it. You did it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the platform, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. It's always a pleasure. And you know, I hope you can make it again soon. And we'll do a whole lot more in the summer, man. I'm looking.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, and if anybody wants more, I got this album called Unlearning White America.
That's right.
It's on Spotify, Unlearning White America, and it's also, thank you so much, it's also on Bandcamp. So if you got the Spotify, you can just type in Justin Blackburn. If you got the Bandcamp, you can download it and play it. It's got some good stuff on there because I got to work with an incredible producer, Patrick Doyle, who's a local guy. Who is actually incredible dude. He's actually he produced the Natural Born Leaders.
Yeah, man, I love Natural Born Leaders.
Yeah, they're
man.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
and he also he also engineered J-Lo's last record.
No way, cool.
Yeah, he was on that.
That's a big deal.
He was he got to have phone calls with this I can't remember the guy's name, but the Swedish guy that writes all the pop songs. Like he's written like 40 #1 hits.
Oh, cool.
He wrote like all the Britney Spears and like NSYNC and songs. You know, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Patrick's just the coolest dude ever, and he's awesome. I actually want to hit him up, and if I had more like promotion techniques, I would try to make another record for him.
Yeah, totally, man. I love that record, man.
Sometimes. What?
I'm always amazed by the stuff on that record, man. You know?
Thanks, man. He did an incredible job, but we really worked well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the auto tune Justin Blackburn is
he put auto tune because I can't sing. So he put auto tune Mellotron all over my voice. Yeah, so the last time I was here, somebody said great singing voice, and I was like, thank you. But you also have to credit Mellotron.
Yeah,
you know what that is? You can just go in and just fucking chant. Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can make anything like musical. You know, you could probably take your cat and run it through an auto tune.
Oh, totally.
Dead on.
What honestly took, because I paid him hourly.
Nice.
And what actually took a long time.
I believe it. That's a lot of mixing and stuff, man.
Well, but having to take my vocals and make them right or like put them there, that shit took forever because you have to go in. I don't even know.
Charge you extra for that.
Yeah.
Right?
You had to go in and because I was, especially if I had songs where I did a bunch of different takes, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to go in and like he would just do it. He would like wait till I got one that was close, like because if it most of the time I did it, you couldn't even use it, right? You couldn't even make it sound like that. So if I got it like barely close, he'd be like, "All right, that one's close. We'll Mellotron it." But he did a great job. And one last thing I was gonna say, which would be funny, was like the song that Rachel said that she liked the video for. I remembered I sang it, and I was like, "Damn, if I could sing, this would be the shit." Right? I was like, "This sounds awful. If I could sing," and then like. Later on, he played it for me. I was like, "Holy shit, this is great!" Because he just put all that shit on my voice. So
yeah,
it's amazing what you don't have to be able to sing, and you can put out a great record.
Yeah, there's living proof for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, y'all all have a great night. Much love and respect to everybody. Love you a lot, Caleb. Hope we can do something soon.
We'll do it, man. Absolutely, mad love and respect. And we'll see you next time, Justin. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Hell yeah, man.
Give it up one more time for Justin Blackburn. Woo! Woo! Indeed. Yes. That's Justin Blackburn. Very good. All right, we're rocking and rolling here on Poetry Open Mic Asheville. We've got a little bit of time before you left tonight, and we got some awesome performers coming at you. We got Rachel McMurray up next, and then Emilio Maldonado flying in from Chicago for the show tonight. So y'all keep it locked here, and then of course I'll cap things off with some poems at the end. If you're still around, check it out. And of course we're here each and every Wednesday night for more Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Find us in the Poetry Open Mic ABL group on Facebook, and be sure and check out our sponsor, Sovereign Kava. They're rocking and rolling here in Asheville. They've got Kava and all sorts of other weird and wonderful beverages for your pleasure. You can check them out at 268 Biltmore Avenue. They're open noon to 10 every day of the week. And on Wednesday nights, we play the open mic over the system there and project it for y'all to see. And we offer a couple of performance spots now. Of course, if you perform on the open mic tonight, you got a free double waiting on you at the Kava Bar. Go by the Kava Bar and claim your prize. It's our thank you from the bar to you. We appreciate our performers here. All right. Speaking of which, we got Rachel McMurray up next on the mic. It's always good to have Rachel in the house. Y'all please join me in giving a big warm welcome for Rachel McMurray. Hey, Rachel.
Oh, what a great show so far.
Oh, man, it's been great. Yeah. Thanks for being part of it. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Oh, it's been a great night. I wanted to mention I'm so happy to see Ease Dog back. I missed his music for sure. And also, your show, the Lactone show, that was so great. That was a really good time. I look forward to June 5th.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to play for y'all. It really was. Thank you.
It was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, great. I'm so glad you could be here tonight, and of course we loved the music last time, and your poetry and story,
thank you.
as always. What did you bring for us tonight?
Yeah, so I have a couple of originals and a couple of cover poems tonight.
Wonderful. I'm so excited. Well, we'll sit back and enjoy. But everybody out there, please give it up one more time for Rachel Mcmurray.
All right, hey y'all. So, in order to honor all the mamas for Mother's Day coming up here, I wanted to read a piece by the mother of the children that I had the pleasure and privilege to nanny for back in Montana. She's an award-winning poet, and she is part of the Ponderay tribe. So this is a really beautiful piece of hers, and yeah, it's called Ash. One summer, the sun was so hot it seemed to melt, dripping giant fiery pieces that fell to earth. A piece fell on the movie theater and it burned down. Other pieces fell on the 7 churches in Mission, and they burned to black piles of ash that blew away in the slightest wind. Ash blew across town, into the eyes and ears of people who began wringing their hands and crying, but they did not pray. The sun continued melting until it became small and dim and was gone. Then all they had was the moon. People began to say that the moon had always been the real center of the universe, which was why it still held its light even without the sun. They said now there seemed more than just 4 cardinal directions, though they were unsure, because most truths are unknown. They forgot their own names. They forgot their old beliefs. They constructed new churches that fit the way the world looked to them now. What had always guided them had disappeared. After new churches were built, they discarded their old beliefs, left them in heaps like ash. The ash began to blow away, and people saw that really the sun had never melted, and the moon had never stood alone. And then again, they didn't know who they were or what to do. So yeah, that's Heather Cahoon. She is one of my favorite poets. I am so grateful I got a chance to know her. And so I'll read a couple of originals now. This is some recent stuff. They're shorter little pieces. So this one's called Turn Off the Lights. Cornerstones were once just minerals, hidden, solidifying, gathering themselves below the line of sight, not yet a real thing. Sculptures were only clay, red and waiting, raw and not yet a shape, earth, primal piece of the living ground, wet and nameless. Glass window panes, only sand. The key in your hand was once just a nebula of metals, pure and formless. This 3 a.m. screen you stare into, close your eyes to, weep in front of this screen that is not my warm skin in the dark. Once this screen was just a scattered set of atoms, no connection, particles, new and shameless. Once you and I were ancient stars, too distant, too old to comprehend. So let's turn off the lights, beloved, and be no one again. All right. So this is another original, and it's called 18 Battery Park Avenue. There is an empty room where the coffee shop used to be. You can see it in the dark, through the glass, dust and nothing else. When you walk by, you walk slowly. You savor the steps, pause at the door to the lobby, marble worn smooth, no one inside. They leave a 7th floor light on, but no one inside. Just ghosts. Only every laugh and word and breath and tears echoes unheard 100 years. Now, empty rooms full of ghosts. All right, so this last piece is longer, and it's by this amazing woman named Bell Hooks. And if you've never heard of Bell Hooks, you should really check her work out. She is a Black poet who started writing about race and feminism and has been for decades. But she's also a poet, and so this is a piece of hers called Appalachian Elegy. I'm just doing sections 1 through 6, so. 1. Hear them cry, the long dead, the long gone. Speak to us from beyond the grave. Guide us that we may learn all the ways to hold tender this land. Hard clay, direct, rock upon rock, charred earth. In time, strong green growth will rise here. Trees back to life. Native flowers pushing the fragrance of hope, the promise of resurrection. 2. Such then is beauty, surrendered against all hope. You are here again, turning slowly, nature as chameleon, all life change and changing again, awakening hearts, steady moving from unnamed loss into fierce, deep grief that can bear all burdens, even the long passage into a shadowy dark where no light enters. 3. Night moves through the thick dark, a heavy silence outside. Near the front window, a black bear stamps down plants, pushing back brush, fleeing man-made confinement, roaming, unfettered, confident. Any place can become home, strutting down a steep hill, as though freedom is all in the now. No past, no present. 4. Earthworks, thick brown mud, clinging, pulling a body down. Heard wounded earth cry, bequeath to me the hope. Ancestral rites to turn the ground over, to shovel and sift until history, rewritten, resurrected, returns to its rightful owners. A past to claim, yet another stone lifted to throw against the enemy, making way for new endings. Random seeds spreading over the hillside, wild roots come by fierce wind and hard rain, unleashed furies. Here in this touched wood, a dirge, a lamentation. For earth to live again, earth that is all at once a grave, a resting place, a bed of new beginnings, avalanche of splendor. 5. Small horses, ride me, carry my dreams of prairies and frontiers, where once the first people roamed, claimed union with the earth, no right to own or possess, no sense of territory, all boundaries placed by unseen ones. Here I will give you thunder, shatter your hearts with rain, let snow soothe you, Make your healing water clear, sweet, a sacred spring where the thirsty may drink, animals all. 6. Listen, little sister. Angels make their hope here in these hills. Follow me. I will guide you. Careful now. No trespass. I will guide you, word for word, mouth for mouth, all the holy ones embracing us, all our kin making home here. Renegade, marooned, lawless fugitives grace these mountains. We have earth to bind us. The covenant between us can never be broken. Vows to live and let live. Thank you for listening. That was Appalachian Elegy.
Thank you, Rachel. Great
thank
stuff.
you, Caleb.
Yes. I love that bell hooks there at the end, and of course your originals as well. Thank you so much for sharing all that, and your mentor poet as well. That's fantastic.
Yes. Oh, I know. I love her work. It was such a privilege to get to know her. So anyway, thank you so much for having me. I look forward to hearing Emilio and more of your originals.
Oh, thank you so much, and hope to see you again next time.
Yep. See you then.
Thank you. Awesome. Y'all give it up one more time for Rachel Mcmurray. Wonderful. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Very good. Okay. It's that time of the night, y'all. Thank you for riding with us. Let's see. We had some comments here. I want to make sure we blast the comments, though, for sure. Because we had some comments for Rachel. And Justin there, too, of course. Yes, Rachel. And then, indeed, thank you, Murdering Dave. Big shout out to Murdering Dave. Yes, it was. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, thank you, Sovereign. It was fantastic. Really, right? I agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Very good. All right. Well, let's see. All right, we got a little bit of time left here. And we're gonna get Emilio Maldonado connected, and then get some poems from Chicago, and then I'll read a few poems, and we'll get out of here for the night. You know, we'll go for real thing, and you know, we will be back next week, of course. But thanks for riding with us, y'all. We're doing great tonight. Alright. E. Where's E at? Let's see if we can get E connected. Y'all gonna have to make a lot of noise for them to hear you over in Chi-Town. Y'all give it up, jump up and down, shout. It's Emilio Maldonado, y'all, yeah! What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Chillin'.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. In solidarity, man. Yeah. I hear you, man.
There's Colombia is getting torn apart by the police and paramilitary groups. It's all right-wing bullshit.
Yeah.
They've been trying to essentially
fucking fascism, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up. And then in Mexico City, the train, there was a
train wreck. Yeah. And it's just tragic, man.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine like something like that like happening like in a major city like that, you know.
Well, part of the tragedy of it is also that people had been photographing this line's problems for years. They were looking at it and taking photos of like, this needs to be, you know, repaired, this needs maintenance.
Yeah.
And it didn't get it.
Yeah.
And you know,
well, and we
nearly
should...
30 people died, and you know, I mean, it was
just tragic.
There was a street
didn't
underneath.
need to happen.
Like cars also got pinned by that.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, man,
it's unbelievable. You know, and we should heed warning too, because you know, we got to take care of our infrastructure in this country too, man. There's a lot of places, a lot of towns here have crumbling, just, you know,
Chicago
unsafe
was
bridges
notorious,
and-
actually.
Yeah, man, that ancient rail system there, man.
Yeah.
There's parts of that are really old, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's, you know, we need
There-
to invest in that kind of stuff for
There,
sure.
but there was like some federal money that
Mhm.
you know, we've been getting a few stations or like tracks, you know, updated and all that, but
Mhm.
it's not enough, and there's so much. I mean, there was a bridge I used to cross every day that I think it was 80 years old.
Damn, yeah.
And the metal work was like original. So there was like, you know, it's a bridge over the Chicago River. So you're about 20, 30 feet off the surface of the water, and and the which you're walking on used to be wooden boards, like 2 by, you know, like on a train track, like on a subway station. I mean, a elevated station. You know, like wooden 2x4s, basically. You know, and that was the sidewalk over the bridge. So sometimes, you know, with the rain and the snow and the heat and all that, pieces would, you know, rot away, break away. So you know, it's like you'd look
Watch
straight
your
down
step.
watch your step, man.
Watch your step, man.
And there was a lot of bridges that were like that. They did finally get, you know, get some attention. But I mean, yeah, so much of this city, man. There's a bridge between my parents' house and here that now, thankfully, it's out of use. So it's like a ghost bridge, you know, because it was for an old train line. But I'm not shitting you, man. This is in Chicago, okay? This the part that, you know, the part that's actually traversing the street, like that's, you know, that's metal. That's like a typical looking, you know, the big wall kind of thing for the you know, those trains. Holding them up,
the big wall thing.
are fucking wood pylons. It's not
that
even
makes you
held
feel
up.
real safe, right?
It's not even held up by like more steel or concrete. It's like a bunch of fucking telephone poles are holding.
I
this
know,
shit
man. You know, I'm one of those people who like always pays attention to that shit too. You know, like I'll be the guy on the airplane, like looking out the window, like, is that wing like got a crack in it, man? Is it just like bolted together? Like, is that supposed to be like that? Yeah. You know,
Me too. That's funny.
And then you see Mexico City in the news, and you're like, shit, man, I was right, man. That's I ain't getting on that shit again.
Man. There was
not to make light of that, man. That's fucking tragic, but you know,
I was watching the
crazy shit
interviews from that. No, I know. Yeah, like you said, you know, like your gut's telling you the right thing. There was reports of like people who got off, like they had, like there was, I saw this lady, you know, be interviewed, and she was just like, yeah, I got off like 2 stations before, like, I couldn't tell you why. I had a really bad feeling, and I knew I had to get off the train, and she was like shook up, you know. Like,
I would be too.
Fuck out, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Imagine getting off like the stop before that. Be like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
But
sucks for the people who were the stop after.
Yeah, it's awful.
Woo.
But,
shit, man. What's been going on in Chicago though? Man, y'all hanging in there?
Yeah. The weather, we took a little turn for like some more like unseasonably cool, but not cold, but just unseasonably cool after having some nice warmer days. But
yeah, it got a little cool here tonight, man. It's been
there's been some continued like marches and protests organized that have been going on. And you know, things, I'd say, you know, things are continuing. The mayor is talking about having the whole city back fully open by July, which sounds fucked up.
Yeah.
You know? And
Mhm.
I mean, you know, what can we do sometimes, right? I will say this though.
Get vaccinated.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's right.
I did.
But yeah, a lot more people need to.
So
I
I mentioned last week that I was going to be moving out, right?
Right, man. Yeah.
But I
that's coming up soon, right?
Yeah, end of this month.
Oh man.
But I had on Saturday. So my knee's been giving me a lot of trouble over the last few years.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Oh, I know. I remember, man.
Remember?
We were climbing up those boulders.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you city boys.
I had.
And you're like, nah, man, my knee's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. I had to stick my leg out the window.
This is an easy hike.
on the way back, do you remember? I had to stick my leg out your window just to get the cold air on it because it was hurting so fucking bad.
I'm so sorry, man. I was like,
oh no,
I literally I picked the easy hike. You know, I'm like, I'll take him to an easy spot. You're like, oh my god, dude. There's boulders we're climbing over.
Yeah. No, it was cool. It was a lot of fun, and you know.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah. I mean, you know, my knee is my knee, you know. But I've been doing some extra exercise and whatnot, and I was like, you know, I think I could ride my bike. You know, so it was the first time in 3 years I rode my bike. It wasn't far, but I rode it down to the park. And, yeah, it was like.
Oh, I love riding my bike, man. It's good.
I loved it. I loved it.
Oh,
and
so
then but you know, it's like I said, like 3 years at least that I haven't ridden the bike, and oh man, it felt good to just kind of. I'm slow as fuck right now though. Like I got no speed. I was like, I mean, you know, if you would have looked away, it would have looked like deja vu. Like that motherfucker didn't move, you know?
Yeah, deja vu. No, but I like just cruising on the bike sometimes, man. I mean,
yeah.
Just chilling, yeah.
No, that's. I mean, cruising is about my top speed, to be honest. But I mean, I was like moving like I was in sand or something, you know.
Oh yeah,
we
got some big hills around here, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
I bombed some hills, man. We did our annual bicycle ride at the Kava bar just a couple weeks ago, and it kicked my ass, man. Because to get to the big hills, you got to go up the mountain, you know. Going down's fun, but going up is that's the hard part.
Yikes!
Yeah, spend a lot of time going up, and then it's a quick, fun ride down.
Man, oh man.
But well, shit, man. What you got for us tonight, man? You bring some poems, man. It's been on fire lately, man. The past couple weeks, God, it's been good, man. Especially when you and Gregorio were spitting stuff, man. Gregorio.
Yeah.
That was badass. Yeah, last week was good. Tonight's been awesome. So, so what you following up with?
So I'm gonna ruin it.
Let's do it, man. Fuck it up, dude. Fuck it up, Amelia.
I got two things that I wrote when I was like hanging out there and chilling in the park.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm gonna start with those.
Oh, cool.
And then I've got some
park poems.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. New shit.
Yeah.
All right. Word. Well, we'll turn it over to you. This is Emilio Maldonado in solidarity with Colombia and Mexico City, and y'all give a bunch of noise and big love to Emilio here in Chicago. Thanks, E.
All right. I forgot how birds fly. I forgot how birds fly into a stiff wind, through traffic and trees and leaves. Salseros in the park, flags waving, Qué linda bandera, qué linda bandera, qué linda bandera. Sun shimmering, doing its shimmer. It's warm weather shimmer. The Humboldt Park Lagoon. There's a few ducks or geese, a lot of pigeons because you're in the city. People chilling, picniqueros, wineros, bikeros, wineros. En la troca del ice cream, el ice cream truck. Caminando en Luis Muñoz Marine Drive. A mini superhighway double park. Blacktop of your Caribbean dreams. It runs a little circuit through most of the park. Pass by 3 or 4 old timers with live instruments, jamming while they drink. Kids, parcha ice cream, coco. And a few real serious dudes still fishing. Saturday afternoon, getting doctoral lessons from the birds, the breeze. Eddie Santiago competing with Siren serenading El Barrio. La Humboldt. El Humboldt Park. 2 young sisters skateboard and squeeze through a minivan and a Ford Bronco and an Escalade. An Escalade. Little annoying ass dogs chirping. Güeros and guaracheros stopping to listen to the music. Al conguero, al conguero, al conguero, al conguero, al conguero. Toyotas and Datsuns and Nissans, throwback rides, sports cars, hoopty cars, regular people cars. Cruising through, cruising round, cruising by. Leather haircuts, leather hats. Stiff breeze passes the time with you. I didn't want to wake up with you this morning. I had forgotten enough details about you. That women grabbing their hair on my chest, on my hand. That women grabbing the hair on my chest and my hand. Appearing on welcome waists, hips, and the warm, soft heart of a young woman's ass made walking through this page of the story and breaths I take easier. Espero tu llamada. Son las 11 de la mañana y te extraño. Encuentro un templo mayor de una raza desaparecido. Entre la basura se buscan los huesos de estas vidas. A giant throws down a love song, a fuck song, a doing it right song. Trees whistle by, indifferent as ever. Birds unwelcome float on dirty feathers. Until I saw a photo and remembered my hand on your neck, my eyes on your mouth, and afternoons of your moans. Ni la cruda o borrachera me ayuda. June evenings used to be pleasant. When I drink too much or care too much, I become incoherent and knowable. There's drop-offs, canyons, valleys of infinite possibilities. Dreams may lead. Again. Caricias, aventuras, tiempo perdido y conocimiento de uno mismo. If I got somewhere quiet, I'd melt away. All right, let me call bullshit on myself. I'd punch a mirror because my teeth hurt more than my hands. usually. I need a basement Mexican punk show to run out of air, gasp, and heart attack the pit. You know, punk. I've got lies to remember. I'm all kinds of hurt. That no tequila, no bourbon, no long night. I've got a monster inside of me that knows how to find you. You're the darkest spot in the night. Always find your darkness in the night. Won't stop thinking. It's so easy to see. Laying there, you know my ugliness. Windows are breaking in this room. Can I stop feeling? I'm dancing with you now. Blood is being spilled and I'm dancing with you now. You're a pain inside of me and there's no words for it. How do I heal from you, my dear? You're the lie I told myself so I could remember to breathe. What's your name? I passed 2 Chinatown drunks. They're the only cats around that look like me. So blind from crazy wine. They dance, they laugh. Maybe I love you, but I've never trusted myself. Maybe I love you, but I've never trusted myself. I play Russian roulette with a heart, but it's mine. Who cares? Who lives? Who dies? We're immortal. Who cares? Who lives? Who dies? We're immortal. I'm scared of a real kiss. I dream of ice. I'll be basalt, Olmec, colossal head majesty, and a coward. Immovable, impenetrable, but yellow. Blind Lemon laughs at this cat. I wear the same shirt for a week, the same mask for years, a different pair of eyes every day. But it's mine. A baby's hair contains hope. I froze when it was time to call. A life, tender, sweet blue bird of a life. A pretty girl's breast. Listen now, kids. I lost my baby. Let her out of my hands. I throw away my strength to avoid the shame. The only partner I've left is chance. Dark skies, blue sky, slate, gravel, hard dirt. It just rained and I smell Thursday. I never abided by farewells till now. My ghost days are ending. This is about a legendary place in Chicago called the Velvet Lounge. and its owner, Fred Anderson. They kept the chandeliers, barbecue around the corner, cheap beers, my favorite crowd. And of course, Fred is still here. I hear a man singing, God damn it! Some love after midnight, but battered, seduced with the rhythm. I love it and don't know why. Speaking tongues with instruments. Speaking tongues with instruments. Speaking tongues with instruments. The man played on. His art propelled him. An exquisite agony for us to bear witness. Creation has no pause. It kneels before none, but bows carefully and at your service. Slow enter a stage barefoot to these blues. The Chicago African blues. Right here on Cermak in Indiana. A witness to planets and universes being born. Strange left, up and down corks get sexed. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. A holy trinity, if I ever. Antiquity is dead. Long live modern man. Disconnected, shipwrecked, forlorn, and abandoned. Viva! Instead of I wish I could give you more, take all that you need. Lightning and thunder strike, sexiest sounds the earth makes. I can't wait for the rain. I can feel it lingering in the air. She keeps making eye contact with me. She told me to hurry home. She said she likes it when I whisper. The storm's been brewing down south. The lightning strikes are getting closer, faster. It's heavy in the air everywhere. The room has become electric. My hairs stand on end. I can't help but smile for what's about to come. A fire begins. Dreams are blurring. Eyesight blurs of heat. I dream about your back, that last little part of it. I walk in the street, almost getting hit by cars. It's beginning to rage. Kitchen sink, fireman. Faucets are inadequate. My hands are burnt. They stink from the kisses you saved for another. I want to kill you. I'm the colonizers killing everything for a name. I pretend I know what I want. Voices, grunts. I want to humiliate you as I have been, as I deserve. One day, I hope to meet you who will burn everything I ever gave her. I snored when I dreamt of fucking you in the woods. I watch your hands when I'm at the barber. I imagine your hands where his are. The summer, the Bronx and Panama City. I'm drowsy, waiting for your hands. Burning bush of nettles and disgust, impatience. Flames are in Buenos Aires, coming in wool pants. Candy, cotton candy thighs. Las llamas bailan y pintan la tierra cósmica. Your ass is so far away. Bedposts remain shiny and polished. I hate them. I dream of you, of them, of you. Smoke and ash. The floor and ceiling are a mess that I'm supposed to clean. It's gone. It's all I've got left of proof that there was a fire once. That's it. There you go. Do, 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 do.
Know it. Amelia Maldonado, y'all. Dude, that was killer, man.
Yeah, cool.
Dude, yeah. Digging the new stuff. Definitely. There was some old stuff in there too, right?
Oh yeah. Only the beginning was new.
Yeah.
The ones where I was doing it kind of like over that that hand percussion, you know.
I like that. That's killer music, man.
Yeah.
What is that?
So the first thing was just a recording of a bomba in New York. I'll send you it. I'll send you the link. It's
please
a whole bunch
do,
of them.
man.
Yeah.
God,
and
I
then,
love all that stuff.
Yeah, man. And then the newer jazz song was the older jazz song was Night in Tunisia by Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
But it was a live
Blakey.
version recorded in Europe. I think it was either Paris or Oslo. I can't remember.
Nice.
And then the last song was this guy. He's a local Junius Paul.
Oh, cool.
And
Chicago, dude.
Yeah. And I think I had mentioned once before that one of the things that Chicago is like really strongly maintained is this like free jazz and avant-garde jazz movement for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I love that stuff, man. Free jazz. I mean, it's all about like getting free, you know. Like as a player, you know, I only aspire to that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
know?
that's exactly. Yeah.
You get real deep or real whatever the opposite, like out there kind of, you know. I don't know. Yeah. Cool
no,
shit.
it's the poem. So then the last track I played was actually called Fred Anderson and a Half. So it was a tribute to the guy I was talking about, and I played that when I saw that track, like that one specifically, I wanted to play during that piece when I was talking about the Velvet. Yeah.
Totally.
But that's if I have a digital file, I'll figure out a way to send it to you. I'll get Junius Paul.
Cool, or drop a link in the comments so the viewers can hear it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
well, cool, man. Glad you made it tonight.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a fantastic night.
Congratulations on that show, man.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
I so wish I could have been there.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, it's all live streamed. We'll drop that link in the comments too, man.
Cool.
And
cool.
Y'all can check out the live stream of the show, and hopefully, if things continue to go well here in Asheville with the COVID safety and all that stuff, we will be doing that once a month show, and you know, hopefully Amelia will be joining us for one of those eventually. But dude, it's great to have you on. Good luck with the move and everything, but we'll see you next week. Definitely. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and a bunch of comments here for Emilio too, man. Thanks for coming through with all that stuff, man. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, and there's those links for y'all. Very good. All right. Well, Amelia, man, we'll see you next time. Much love, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Big loves.
Absolutely.
Your brother too, Morgan.
Yup. Of course, man. I totally forgot to mention our technical director tonight, Morgan Beissert.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you, Emilio. Appreciate you. All right, Emilio Maldonado, y'all, live from Chicago. Yeah, we're doing it. Yes, indeed. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville. We're live in Asheville. That was Chicago hooked up, man. We've been all over the place tonight, man. Argentina, Delaware in the house, Los Angeles, Asheville, the Kava bar. We're just jumping around, and I love it. I love doing this with y'all. Thank you so much for being part of it, everyone. Thank you to everyone who performed. Thank you to everyone who watched. And thank you, everyone, for the comments, man. Y'all definitely rock with the comments. Yes, hell yeah, Amelia. That's right. Yes, there's that Lactone stream. And yes, big shout out to Morgan, our technical director. He's been working so hard. He also did the Lactone stream. That's his work there on the video and the lights. So check that out. And of course, thanks to our sponsor, Sovereign Kava, keeping us going all this time. And we're going to keep pushing on for y'all. So keep tuning in here. I'll leave y'all with some poems tonight. But thank y'all so much. Much love, everyone, here on the love stream. Yes, it's true. I'm going to do some Carl Sandburg. That seems appropriate. The great Chicago poet, who is also Asheville, well, nearby Asheville. He lived over in Flat Rock at Connemara, just down the street from Asheville. And this one takes us to Omaha and some other places as well. This is Sunset from Omaha Hotel Window. Into the Blue River Hills, the red sun runners go, and the long sand changes, and today is a goner, and today is not worth haggling over. Here in Omaha, the gloaming is bitter, as in Chicago or Kenosha. The long sand changes. Today is a goner. Time knocks in another brass nail. Another yellow plunger shoots the dark. Constellations wheeling over Omaha, as in Chicago or Kenosha. The long sand is gone, and all the talk is stars. They circle in a dome over Nebraska. Epistle to a Donkey Keeper. Ricardo, there was a lost donkey in my backyard last night. He came to my doorstep and brayed. I could hear him through the walls. I knew I should write to you, as it has to do with quantum physics, psychology, dark energy. I saw the landscape sliding underneath us. These mountains we've known so near, in their deep hidden springs, in rhododendron patches, your wild monastery. Chance meeting at the basement reading, where an invisible guzzle once made us brothers. We shared brandies at Nepenthe, watched over by a spitting phoenix, and are tricked to meet up with Gretchen Marquette at the Henry Miller Memorial Library. Smiles wide, the Pacific stretching out from the cliffs. Seabirds write casitas with our teeth. In the morning, no tracks in the yard. I have become the black cat in the doorway. El gato negro entra por la puerta. The redwoods shed their all-shaped leaves where you stand in Tai Chi pose. Carry the tiger over the mountain. White crane spreads its wings, parting the wild horse's mane. My head throbs. Poetry is scattered about the room when I wake. And I wrote that in Big Sur. And this is this one I wrote in Los Angeles. This is called Device for Distilling Lunar Humidity, and this is inspired by an old alchemist manuscript. A crucible holds flesh-like water, through which astral salt filters, universe mercury, salt of metals. From this aqua viscose, vegetables, animals, minerals, sustained by the dew of the stars, at their cores infused by lunar and solar moisture, crafted of earth and spirit, lightning echoes in little jars and gallery walls. This elusive essence, robbed of this, they suffocate and decay. What eyes can't see these tools will render in alembic flashes, purple dust of fermented thought, walk across this grass to the threshold of forest and time. The old book contained a diagram for an apparatus to attract lunar humidity. It collects through a cone connected to 3 curcubits, distilling the fine dew into essence of the moon and all dark winter nights included. The alchemist, in seas of loneliness, his deep contemplation of leaves on balconies over cobbled stone streets that end in forest. Blue lutes drone from somewhere under the moon. The humidity visible on the breath of every animal on the path by moonlight. Of every animal on each path, guided by moonlight from ravines and cliffs, poured onto the roads in wind-swept miles, pouring into rivers that pour dreams into ears. Moonbeams touch the warm temples of the sleeping one, learning a new alphabet in dreams, with the unknown speaking in dialects unknown, turning into different forms. Nothing can be captured, only changed as we change. Constant, like the turning of dew into vapor and back again. Splitting self into patterns of blood, gold, cinnabar, subliming mercury, brimstone, quicksilver, vermilion of the mountains of the moon, radiating water like feather down, descending on the morning grass as breath rises from those that breathe. Winter sky, deep red night. Droplets collect in the jars as the alchemist recalibrates the apparatus. And I'm gonna do one more original poem and leave you with a little Merwin, a little Rumi. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's been a pleasure, y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna do this poem I wrote for my mom. This is called Baby Moon. You are the shedding, your apples and branches, your green, spacious, open arms, the promise of your love assuring. Black-eyed Susans and Queen Anne's lace are great alien ants growing in the garden by the wall. The kitchen of your cooking, chicken, mushrooms, pearl onions, tomatoes, a cauliflower. The kids would pour in, dozens, stoned from the heat of Charlotte's summer afternoons. Your birds were watching over us, and when the cavalry came, you just wanted to save me from lions and tigers and jail. I'm sorry about the china plates, the walls and furniture, the midnight car rides, loud Nirvana through blown speakers, beer bottles and bad friends, and tracking mud in the house. Now you get some consolation in telling the stories at every family occasion. Once, we drove cross country, stopping in each little rodeo murder cow shit town in America, validated by views of cliff dweller ruins and restaurants in Santa Fe. You and I and my brother managing. We duct taped the broken car door. When the recession rose, a sheriff stuck an orange note to the front window of our house. We built fires to stay warm in new homes. When Rhett the dog died, we read poems to each other, sitting on the packed dirt. We celebrate every year. And when the baby moon goes to sleep and night is over, you will be there. I will give you a quiet place to sit and rest, as you have done for me. This is a poem by W.S. Merwin, The Biology of Art. Once at night it begins, and you are the rest. Whoever you are, you see the first light. You see it arriving, like a star, with you watching it. In the morning, you can look at any tree and see it has no age, and say so. After a long time, you look down into a valley without a name. After a long time, as water, you look up. dervish at the door. A dervish knocked at a house to ask for a piece of dry bread, or moist, it didn't matter. "This is not a bakery," said the owner. "Might you have a little bit of gristle, then?" "Does this look like a barber shop?" "A little flour?" "Do you hear a grinding stone?" "Some water?" "This is not a well." Whatever the dervish asked for, the man made some tired joke and refused to give him anything. Finally, the dervish ran in the house, lifted his robe, and squatted as though to take a shit. "Hey, hey! Quiet, you sad man. A deserted place is a fine spot to relieve oneself. And since there's no living thing here, or means of living, it needs fertilizing." The dervish began his own list of questions and answers. "What kind of bird are you?" "Not a falcon, trained for the royal hand." "Not a peacock, painted with everyone's eyes." "Not a parrot that talks for sugar cubes." "Not a nightingale that sings like someone in love." "Not a hoopoe bringing messages to Solomon, or a stork that builds on a cliffside. What exactly do you do?" "You are no known species. You haggle and make jokes to keep what you own for yourself. You have forgotten the one who doesn't care about ownership, who doesn't try to turn a profit from every human exchange. You haggle and make jokes to keep what you own for yourself. You have forgotten the one who doesn't care about ownership, who doesn't try to turn a profit from every human exchange. What kind of bird are you? What kind of bird are you? Not a falcon trained for the royal hand. Not a peacock painted with everyone's eyes. Not a parrot that talks for sugar cubes. Not a nightingale that sings like someone in love. What exactly do you do? You are no known species. You haggle and make jokes to keep what you own for yourself. You have forgotten the one who doesn't care about ownership, who doesn't try to turn a profit from every human exchange. Thanks for tuning into Poetry Open Mic Asheville tonight. My name is Caleb Beissert. It's been an honor and pleasure to be your host. Thank you very much. Thank you to our technical director, Morgan Beissert. Couldn't do it without him. And thank you, of course, to our sponsor, Sovereign Kava. check them out here in Asheville. And thank you to everyone who performed tonight. And thank you to everyone who makes this an amazing experience. Every week I'm humbled, and I send out much gratitude and love to everyone out there. I hope y'all can take this feeling we created here and do something good with it out in the world. Y'all take care, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Full on.
Jason Moore on saxophone, Aaron Price on bass, Chris Cooper on guitar. I'm Caleb Beissert. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. It means a lot. Y'all take care of your barkeeps. Get home safe. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Cheers.
It's the fish that has Hawaii going gaga. If you see a when you're out in the reef, there's an Apua swimming up behind you. Just the night. Yes, how are you gonna name a fish along? Got to score on the slide. It's a plate for and say no officer. At the restaurant you want it, but it's hard to put it in because it takes so long to order and it fills half a million. Just how are you gonna name it this long? Forget your regret.